You guys, the stress that I went under for about 2 minutes for this damn live stream because either YouTube, OBS, I don't even know at this point. I have no idea, but I'm definitely drinking now. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm drinking because this was damn ridiculous. Okay, so for anybody watching on the playback, really quickly, for anybody watching on the playback, I have tried to go live twice and this is my third time and I'm going live straight from YouTube now. There's no third party involved, and so I am hoping that this live stream is going to go seamless now. I'm hoping, because I don't want it to buffer while I'm giving people their readings, so because it can be distracting for the person getting the reading and for me. So hopefully this looks good, hopefully this looks okay. I am so sorry and also very grateful for the patience that you guys have been showing me while waiting for me to get the live stream going and ready. So I appreciate you guys so much um for the patience, and a couple of you guys who were commenting on my the last live telling me it was buffering and then letting me know what was going on and what you were seeing on your end. So much appreciation and gratitude for you guys. Now, there was someone from the last live stream. I unlisted it. I unlisted it on my channel to not confuse anyone who may be trying to figure out why the hell does it say she went live 3 times. But the person who it was, I think their name started with a J. If you could just comment on here your question, because I think you had a question regarding love. You wanted a love reading. So if you could comment in this live your question about love and what you wanted to know, I would be more than happy to answer that. And what I also didn't tell you guys in this live that I let the people in the last live know is that yes, this is a 21 and up live stream. Why? Because your girl is drinking. And I want to show you guys, I had already poured it because I poured it on my last live, but I'll show you guys the bottle. All right, this is the bottle that I'll be drinking from today. Let's turn that down. Wait, let me turn it up to make sure I hear me. Yeah. Okay. You guys can hear me. Cool beans. So this is the bottle. It's Patalo. I am not. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm hoping not to butcher this, but it's Patalo, al vino del amor. It's Moscato, and it is so delicious. I love this wine. It's definitely one of my favorite. Diasti is another one. And I was saying in my last live stream that I don't drink hard liquor like that anymore. You know, I'm a little grown now. So, I can't be waking up with like crazy hangovers. I got shit to do in the morning. So, we're just gonna settle for some delicious wine. So that's what I'm drinking. So yeah, this is 21 and up. So if you are 21 and you are drinking tonight on this Saturday night, let me know in the comment section what you're drinking, especially if it's wine. Let me know because I'm always in looking for new wines to add to my collection because I'm turning into a wino, I think. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and anyone else who's watching, this is a deck pull or a card pull. So if you do have any questions you want to ask me, go ahead and put them down in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to give you a reading to give you guys any sort of insight, clarity, guidance, or maybe just some confirmation about some things that you already intuitively like kind of pick up on or you already know is happening. You just need somebody to confirm. Feel free to drop those in the comment section. And also, if you just want to talk, if you just want to ask me my opinion about something, feel free to do that as well. I'm in a very social mood right now. So use that comment section to your liking. And while hold on, I can't see anything, anything to, anything regarding life. Hmm. I got you. Anything regarding life? Anything coming up for Kara regarding anything coming up for Kara for the next few months? Been going through it. Girl, I think that has been most everyone's 2020 has just been the year of going through it. So I feel you on that. Anything else for Kara? Okay, let's see. And then we got backup deck, Page of Pentacles. So first card that came out, let's see, what is this? The first card that came out was the Hierophant card, and then you had Two of Swords. I'm just going to list off the cards first, and then I'm going to talk to you. So you have Two of Swords in reverse, you have Page of Cups. We had Two of Wands came out. We had Seven of Swords. Sun was one of the last cards that came out, I do believe. Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles comes out, and Eight of Swords. I feel like in the next few months, Kira, I think you should definitely expect to get a break, to get a release. I feel like this has been a very trying time for you, more specifically because there's been so much growing that you have went through, and when I think about the growing process of what you've been going through, I feel like you've been going through a lot of pressure. You've been feeling a lot of pressure. You've probably just been feeling like, you know what, I can't take this. This is a lot. This is maybe a little too much. And I think that at the meat of it, at the core of it, you have to understand that this was something that was so incredibly necessary, this Hierophant, because I think it's going to build more of that mental strength in you. Okay. Because I feel like for that Two of Swords to come in, I feel like there's something that you were kind of hesitant to make, maybe, see. Maybe there's something that you were in denial about. Um, and or yeah, I think maybe just denial, like you're not acknowledging something. And so this season that you've been in has just been about learning maybe to just accept things for what they are, or accept where you are, or accept where someone else is. I see acceptance coming through. I see acceptance, and I see you needing to make a decision. And maybe that's that decision. Maybe you have already made that decision, maybe you will be making that decision moving forward. But I do see with this Eight of Swords here, and particularly this Eight of Swords coming in the way that it's coming in, it's like I feel like you're just kind of like, I'm so over this. What's going on? But you have to understand that it's really just how you look at things. It's how you are, like the things that are happening to you. It's all about how you receive them and how you interpret them. And but yeah, I feel like this is a learning season for you. And I feel like that cycle though of what you're needing to learn, is coming to an end, because we do have Nine of Pentacles here. So I feel like yes, you were dating a Scorpio, been going through a lot. Yeah. So maybe it was because I said it could have been something that you're not you're in denial about, or someone that you're in denial about. I mean, if that resonates with you about the Scorpio that you're dating, I mean, I can see that. But whatever it is, I feel like this period of like kind of feeling stressed and feeling like a little bit of pressure to do something. I mean, Page of Cups is here, so it really could be about the Scorpio. Um, but I feel like the season of being able to just relax is coming, because we do have the Sun card here. But there was a lot to learn this past year, maybe these last few months for you. There was a lot to learn. I'm gonna pull a couple more tarot to get a little bit more specific. Let me shuffle really quick. But decisions is what I'm seeing here. You have the Two of Swords in reverse, and then you had the Two of Wands that came out sideways. So I feel like there's something that you needed to make a decision about. I don't know if you've been dragging your feet on it, and you because maybe you don't like the options that you maybe see in front of you, so you just don't want to there's something that you need to make a decision about. And I feel like that decision making frustration that you're in is coming to an end. And I feel like at the end of the day, you will be happy with your decision, because you do have the Sun card here. So I see happiness coming from it. Definitely a learning year. Uh, Ashe then. Ashe, I'm glad that that resonates with you. What else for Kara coming in the next few months? Hermit. I see you taking a moment, taking a breather. I don't know if you're a really super social person right now, but I see you taking a moment to just step away from things. You have the Hermit card here, and that's all about insight and awareness, and it's also about seclusion with treating with oh my god, I can't talk. Retreating and withdrawing. I was trying to say withdrawing and retreat at the same time. But yeah, I see with this Hermit card, you're definitely going to be taking some time away. If you are a super social person, you'll probably be kind of just, feeling more like staying home and not really wanting to be around anybody. And if you already are kind of a homebody, I definitely see you then taking the next step and going more like, kind of staying off of social media, not watching TV so much, but definitely doing a lot of more introspective thinking. Oh, sorry, my phone's ringing. Okay, this is my sister calling me. And then Ten of Cups here. I see a lot of happiness. This is another card. Like you see that we have the Ten of Cups. Hold on, because my phone is distracting me. Okay, you see how we have the Ten of Cups here, and then we have the Sun card here. So I see the next few months being pretty easy for you. Very easy. I feel a lot of relaxation coming here. This Four of Cups right here. So I'm asking now with this Four of Cups that you may be taking some time away from it's either you're taking some time away from your Scorpio to just kind of relax, or if things are really rocky between you and your Scorpio, that things will be a lot better and a lot easier to kind of go through. I think there's a level of understanding that you guys will reach because, like I said, that Ten of Cups tells me that there's a little bit more fulfillment that you'll be having with Scorpio, if this does resonate as far as the romance side of that. Yes, I'm deleting my Facebook and keeping my distance. Well, then I think these cards are more just kind of confirming what you're already doing. I feel like you're already aligned with what it is that you really need to do. Alchemist comes out for you. Herbal kitchen alchemist. So I don't know how I don't know your belief systems, or what you believe in spiritually, but I think that paying attention to nature, paying attention to natural elements, paying attention to herbs, and kind of learning about that, I think is something that you may find really interesting in these next few months, especially with what's going on right now with the country. Or I don't know if you're in America or wherever you are. Honestly, this is worldwide at this point, but the pandemic and everything. A lot of us are finding out that we have a lot more time on our hands when we're at home and we're not really doing much. And so for me, this card is coming in and saying maybe you may find a really good interest and passion in herbs and alchemy, magic. So if that's something that's ever crossed your mind, one, I don't think that was on accident, and two, I would definitely say if you have the ability to maybe pick up a book, or talk to somebody about it, someone that you trust, maybe that's already kind of familiar with the subject. You're in the US? Okay, yeah, so then you already see in the news that they're about to start shutting stuff down again. Yeah, you've been doing tarot readings? Okay. Okay, that's cool. Anything else in this deck for Kira? What's coming the next few months? Moon card, a couple cards came out. So we have moon card cycles, cycles and incubation. So yeah, I feel like this next month is coming. It's starting a new season for you, and so maybe that's why you're feeling so much pressure right now, because you're literally about to branch out into a different season. A new lesson is upon you. Essentially, is what I'm saying. And so the fact that incubation is here, my eyes immediately go back to what I was talking about. Where's that card? Immediately what I was talking about with the Hermit card, where I feel like you're going to be spending a lot more time with yourself in the next few months, like definitely starting the beginning of the year. And I'd say maybe even as far as March, late March, I feel like you're going to start realizing a lot of stuff about yourself. And the fact that you're even saying like you're doing tarot for yourself, and you're putting yourself in a position where you're diving deeper, I feel like there are going to be some truths about yourself, and just you're going to start to really learn more about yourself. Like you're going to start going a little deeper. And so that's the cycle that I feel like is upon you. That's the cycle that you're approaching. And I feel like you kind of already intuitively knew that you were ending a season and ending a cycle. And a lot of times, the end of the cycle is the craziest part of the entire journey, because, that closing of the book can really hit us sometimes. So I definitely see that you feel that. Ashe then. Ashe for for the resignation. I always appreciate when my readings resonate. But yeah, I honestly I feel like where you are on your journey is such a beautiful place because now you're getting very serious. You're saying to yourself, I'm not going to be distracted with what's going on in the world too much. I'm not going to be distracted with what's going on with my friends' lives. I'm really going to be paying attention and focusing on myself. And there's so much for you to learn about who Kira is and what is Kira's purpose and who am I, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to be? Not necessarily who you want to be, but what do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of co-creator do you want to be? Like you're going to be faced with all of those questions. I feel like at least the first quarter of the month. So between January and April, I said late March, but like late March, April, I see you getting hit with a lot of questions, and it's going to be an exciting, it's going to be a little taxing. It's going to be confusing. And you may get a little frustrated, but I just want to let you know that that's all part of the plan. It's all part of the process. This is a huge um this is a huge step for you in your journey. You've been working on those changes. Ashe. Ashe. It's such a beautiful process. I mean, look, don't sleep on the spiritual journeys. Don't sleep on the awakenings, and damn sure don't sleep on those shadow works because look, there's nothing cute or nice about them. But when I tell you that if you are on a quest to be, you know, a better person than you were a year ago, yesterday, if you are on a quest to be a high vibrational being, all of that stuff that I just listed is absolutely necessary. You know what I mean? Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands. You're at the precipice. You are just about to start your journey, and I feel like right now they're just laying the groundwork. That's what I see. That's what I see happening. So very beautiful. I think I want to. I hope I don't get in trouble with YouTube, but I want to play some music. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for joining my live and thank you for, your engagement. I really appreciate it. It's such good energy. I can already feel from you. It's so beautiful how energy works because I don't have to be in your presence to feel your energy. And I feel like you're just a very sweet person. And I feel like you're so very open to possibilities. I can sense that in you. And so I just want to let you know that um I don't know. I just feel like there's good things coming for you. There's things that you've been wanting and kind of desiring. I feel like they're coming from you for you. Sorry. So I just want to say keep your heart open. Okay, keep your eyes open, but keep your heart open too. Trying to find a song. A lot of people tell you that, yeah, and it's crazy the way that auras work too, because it's like someone can feel something on you or see something on you that it may not make sense to them, it may not make sense to you, but it's just like it's because I mean, truth of the matter is we're all connected, and so and then there's some of us who are empathic, and so not only are we connected, but we are more sensitive to feelings on other people as well. So and so it's just that when you feel people when you feel something on someone, it's like it's that reminder there that we're all connected at the end of the day. Like all of us are connected in one greater purpose. Now there may be micro purposes there, but at the macro level, we all come from the same source. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, you said employee, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "I don't know what that means." Empathic, yeah. Yeah, and it's so funny because the video I think I did that video like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, where it was like a video about let me stop. banging on that. It was a video about empaths, and because I had just seen something on the news, and I stay away from the news. I avoid the news with like with everything outside of what I do for a living, because what I do for a living like requires me to like pay a little bit of attention to the news. But like when the news starts talking about all that just negative stuff, that it's just I can only take so much. And I happen to have slipped down a rabbit hole, and I was watching something, and I just all of a sudden I just got like a wave of sadness. Like I just felt like I was drowning in a big ocean of sadness. And I immediately had to turn it off. I turned on my meditation music. I laid down. I did my meditation tactics that I do. And it just became at that moment imperative that I try to get myself to a higher state of vibration, because it just does not serve me to stay in that. I mean, I know that the world is one way, but once you get to a certain point in your life, you begin to understand that there's the world and then there's you. And yes, you are in the world, but you don't necessarily have to be of it. You don't have to be a product of the world. Okay. You can it's almost like kind of, if you've seen the movie The Matrix, you see how like they kind of go in and out of that world, that realm, almost like it's like the phone call or the telephone booth is the portal. Um Something a little abstract, but I mean, the concept behind it is just that, you know, you can, once you understand what this world is, and once you understand how this world works, like the fundamental principles of like, the propaganda, the politics, the government, once you start to understand that stuff and you begin to figure out who you are and what you want to do on this earth, your purpose, the reason why you keep waking up every day, once you figure that out, you can become more strategic, and being more strategic means you start thinking for yourself and not allowing other people to tell you what to think or to tell you how to feel. And that really just, I mean, that's a whole rant right there, but like that's the stuff that you start to kind of tamper with when you start your journey, or even on different phases of your journey, you tamper with that stuff. Yeah, you attract people in distress. Yeah, I did too. I mean, I well not did like it's not happening now. I do too, but I really want to let you know as an empath, you, and that's why I said before, which is so funny that I said it cuz it just kind of came out when I said keep your heart open but also keep your eyes open. I'll elaborate now that I know that you are empathic, cuz that just needed to come out. But I say keep your eyes open because as an empath, and because of the kind of energy you have, that you have a very come talk to me type of vibe. Whether you want to be talked to or not, you have that. And so I said keep your eyes open without fully realizing what it was that I was what you were supposed to get from that. But to emphasize, you have to be selective about the people that come into your life that open themselves to you, because what they're doing is they are depositing their energy into you. And so what starts as a hey, hello becomes a therapy session. And then sometimes, if you're not careful, you can take on that person's energy, and that person will feel better. They'll feel lighter because they just dumped all the stuff that they've been dealing with on you, and they walk away and live their life. And now you are, for the next 48 hours, mad, angry, pissed off, sad, jealous, whatever energy that person was carrying, you are now feeling that. So when I told you earlier keep your eyes open, I meant, be spiritually discerning. Okay? I want you to understand what's happening, and I want you to learn, if you haven't learned yet. I'm not saying you haven't, you may. It was something I had to struggle with a year or so ago, was learning how to acknowledge when someone is depositing the energy that I don't want, and then learning how to leave it there and not carry that with me, and for damn sure not keep it in my house. You know what I mean? Yep, yep, yep. I'm gonna play. I hope they don't. I don't think they'll catch me for copyright because my channel is pretty small, so I don't think they're gonna catch me. But I'm gonna play. Where's the song at? Yeah, you got to, and that's the other that's the other crazy thing is like people who have a problem with you doing self-care, and people who have a problem with you taking time to, you know, tend to yourself and take care of yourself. I don't want to say I don't want to say those people aren't your friends, but I want to say that it really does help when you I'm shaking the camera, sorry. It really does help when you have high vibrational friends, when you have people. I don't know if you've heard of like soul tribes before, but it really helps when hey, who's that? Tyler. Hi, Tyler. But Kira, it really helps when you have soul family or soul tribes, that people who understand what you may be going through and give you space, hold space for you if you need to talk, don't judge you. I find that a lot of people who begin their journeys, they start kind of disconnecting from family and friends that don't hit that same level, because it really can be exhausting. I'm speaking from experience now. It can be very exhausting sometimes to talk to, discuss, and sometimes even argue with people who are just not operating in the level of vibration that you are currently operating in or that you would like to. So, hi, Tyler. So yeah, I'm doing, card pulls here. We are drinking. This is my cup. I'm drinking Moscato. So if you guys are drinking with me, please let me know. Don't let me drink by myself. No, I'm just playing. But I'm drinking over here. But I am doing card pulls. So if you have a question, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to give you guys any sort of insight, clarity, and guidance as usual. So just letting you know. Nuh you got some red wine, girl? Stop. I just drank the last of my red. You have red wine. I'm a little jealous now. No, I don't know if y'all saw my bottle. Hold on, I'll show you guys. 'Cause I love this wine. This wine is amazing. It looks like this. Let me not get the ring light in it. I don't know if it's backwards, but it looks like this. I got it at my local beauty supply. Jeez. I got it at my local grocery store and it tastes so good. I like sweet wine and I like red wine. I'm not a big fan of white wine right now, but I'm really trying to work on that. I think sometime in the next 5 years, I'll become a white wine lover. But you love sweet wine? Yeah. Yeah, I love sweet wine. I mean, it may be a problem later in life, I'm not sure. But I was saying earlier, I'm getting a little grown, so I can't just be drinking, you know, um like tequila. No, 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 not tequila. What's the drink? Long Island's. Like that was my drink in college. That's all I drank was Long Island's and Adios. It's like an Adios MF or whatever. And Patron shots. And I'm just like, I can't keep doing that. Like I can't just be drinking like I can't just be taking like 6 shots of Patron to the head anymore. Like I got shit to do in the morning. Like I can't be just knocked out. So it's like when you start getting bills and stuff, you can't just be drinking your life away. Like it's time for that. Fireball? Oh hell no. I was not messing with fireballs. No. My stomach could not handle that. Mm-mm. Fireballs and Jägermeisters? No, I couldn't handle. I couldn't hang with them. I wasn't cool enough. I don't know. Yeah, you can't drink a fireball either. I'm telling you, I think you gotta have a strong stomach for that. I'm not playing. You have to have a strong stomach to drink a fireball. I don't like anything spicy that's not, food. And fireballs, Jägermeister had a weird taste. And I'm not a big energy drinker fan. So when I think I ordered one Jägermeister before. I don't know if you guys know what that is. And he poured the Red Bull in there. And I was just like, no, I can't do that. That's why you crazy now? Yeah, I don't know, Kira. You're on a different level. I'm not on that level yet. I don't think I was cool enough to get there because I like my stuff. I've always liked my liquor sweet, always like my go-to was Long Island iced teas were always pretty sweet for me. Even though they're like filled with liquor. That was the strongest drink that I would really drink. And I drank a lot of cherry vodka sours. That was my go-to drink in college. You don't drink it now. You had to sit it down. The fireball life chose you. That's funny. But So, like, okay, let's talk then. Since I mean, I guess until someone has a question, but like, how was you guys' day today? Because it's Saturday. Tyler, are you in the U.S.? Because I know Kira, you're here. You're in the U.S., so you're in Saturday. You're This is still your Saturday night. You'll keep your wine, girl. I know that's right. But like, how was your day today? Like, did you Oh, you're in Colorado. Dope. I heard Colorado was beautiful. I heard it's beautiful out there. My friend is actually going out there to go snowing. Snowing. Y'all, it's the wine already. I said my friend is going out there to go snowing. Jeez. They're going out there to go skiing, I think, at the end of December. It was a good day. And your day was pretty chill. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good and chill day. My life today, I cleaned up my entire house by myself because my husband's not here. So I took the opportunity to just clean up everything. And I felt like it'd be a lot easier to do that while he's not here so that I don't have to like compromise with where stuff is going. So I threw a ton of shit away. I can't wait to have that conversation when he gets back home. But some things just had to be done. I don't know. Yeah, but I heard Colorado is really pretty. I heard Tennessee. I heard Tennessee is really pretty. Um, I think that was it. I don't know. I don't know about any other states, but I know that I've all anybody who's ever went to Tennessee that I've spoken to has always said Tennessee has like really pretty like when you're just driving through the state, they just have really pretty scenery. Um so there's that. I like the mountains in Vegas or like well, I mean, because I've never been through all parts of like Nevada, but I like how in Vegas, like the background is just like the silhouette of like mountains. I think that's so amazing. Not boring Maryland. Maryland can't be boring. Girl, bye. Maryland cannot be. I have a friend who's from Maryland, and the way she talks about, I mean, I don't know where, like, what part of Maryland, but no, I don't think it's boring because I mean, y'all, no, no. No, I think anything in that DMV and New York tri-state area, all of y'all are crazy. I mean, no offense, all of y'all are crazy. That's just the fact. And so there's nothing boring that can take place up there. I refuse. I refuse to believe that. Now, if you said you were from like Arizona, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Boring. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I really should set a boundary on how much I'm going to be drinking tonight because I haven't really had dinner. So look at me making bad decisions. You guys don't do what I'm doing and drink with no dinner. I'm setting a horrible example. But I don't know. I really wanted to do a live stream because I haven't went live in like I don't know 4 weeks or so, and I miss live streams. I miss talking to people on here. It gives me a lot of life when I'm feeling social. Um, it's kind of funny because I'm in real life like if you ever like met me in person, I literally have two sides to me. And I am either a bubbly, vocal, really fun, laid like easy like not easygoing because I think I'm always no, I'm lying. I'm not always easygoing. But like I you either get that side of me or I'm closed off. I stay in the house. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. I'm in my own zone. I'm just like doing me. And so those two sides, and I feel bad for like the people that I talk to, like my friends, because that I don't know what side they're gonna get. Like I'm an Aries, okay, so we do this a lot. Like I just sometimes I'm surprised. And so, on the days that I'm feeling very, social and bubbly and like, let's go, talk to people, I want to go live. And so that's what you're getting here. But look, don't get it twisted because there's another side of me that's like, if you talk to me and I'm not in the mood, bad things will happen. uh, hey, Tyler, you're an Aries? See, already. Already. And Kara, you're a Taurus. Okay. You're not that far. You still count. No, Taurus are fun. Every Taurus I've ever met that like I was actually in a position to like do something fun with, I've always had a ton of fun. So so yeah, that's pretty cool. I was talking so my very first live stream, I don't know if I left it public. My very first live stream, I was in there with maybe like I think it was like maybe 5 people in there. And we were just going on and on about zodiacs. And I started talking so much shit about Geminis and I realized I should probably tell them that, I don't mean any offense because I just started talking. And before I knew it, I was like, dang, if anybody else comes and watches this and they're Gemini, they might feel a way about me because, and maybe that's where the dislike came from my videos because there's a Gemini out there that just hates my guts. Oh my gosh. Cause I just went in on Geminis and who else did I go in on? I think I went in on Capricorns and I was like, I should probably let them know, you know, I don't mean it. I'm just talking, you know? I don't know. Jeez. What's going on? I can't see. I have to bring my phone up here so I can see. Sometimes I want to be social, but other times I just want to be alone. Any person I spend time with, I have to spend 72 hours. Girl, when I tell you that is the story of my life, everybody with the exception of my husband, which I'm very surprised about. One day I'll tell you guys how I met him because it's really the funniest shit ever. But like everyone else outside of my husband, I literally have a time frame like my mom, everybody. It's like after some time frame, I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go home. It's a lot. And it could be a fun time. It doesn't even have to be something negative, just a fun time. And I'm still just like, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. And then I'm gone. And I'm gone for like a week. So I feel you on that, girl. I get it. LOL Gemini revenge. Yeah, I think I got a whole Gemini hater out there and they don't like nothing that I put out. But honestly, I don't know if this is just something that is just going to be a part of my life. Maybe one of my life's purposes is to just be able to get along with Geminis because I don't get along with Geminis at all. I don't. And but it's funny cuz one of my favorite people that ever walked this planet, my grandfather, he was a Gemini, right? He was crazy as shit. But like I don't know. We had the most beautiful relationship. And when he passed away, like it was the worst thing to ever happen in my life. Like, right. So I was like, you know what? It can't be all Geminis though, because I loved my grandfather to death. Like, nobody could tell me anything about my grandfather. But then I had an ex that was a Gemini, and that was terrible. That relationship, I mean, you're talking about just terrible stuff. Like, so he was a Gemini, and then there was this other person that was a Gemini, and then there was this other person that was a Gemini. And so I was like, that's three Geminis that I've almost went to jail over. No, I'm just playing, not jail. But I'm dramatic. But what I said in that live stream, which is so freaking funny, is in that live stream, I told them, I was like, you guys hear me talking all this shit about Geminis, but my Venus is in Gemini, which is very important to know because if you know anything about astrology, then you know that your Venus sign is usually how you receive and give out love. Like it's just the way you interpret love. And so my Venus is in Gemini, which means like this is why like with my if you ask my husband like his thoughts on me or like how I love, like I'm a little crazy. Like I'm very just, all over the place. Like communication is so big to me in my relationship. Like I have to feel like I can talk to my partner because my Venus is in Gemini. So I just like, geez, I don't know. I told someone who's real big in astrology. I told her my sun, moon, and rising, and I told her my Mars and my Venus, and she literally the first thing she said was, "Oh my god," and I was like, I don't know if I should be insulted or I don't know. Geminis are crazy once that evil twin side comes out. And that's the thing. That's the freaking thing, Kira. All the Geminis I have met, I met the first side first. And I was like, oh, these are cool people. And then without warning, the other side came. And their other side does not mesh well with my Aries. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. And then my moon is in Pisces. So if 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 you get to a place where like because I'm a little sensitive. I don't like to admit that. I really don't, but I am. I'm a little sensitive. And so, I just feel like when my Pisces and Aries, when they when I feel that like that Pisces energy come out where I'm like, "Oh my god, I think I'm offended." My Aries comes out and it's like, "Oh, I just lose I'm done. It's out. It's over. It's over." There's no I'm sorry. There's no nothing. Yes, I need communication, but the Scorpio's not giving me any. Let's see. I know you didn't ask me, but now I'm nosy. It's your fault. Why? What's going on with the Scorpio for Kara, please? Why isn't he communicating? Do you know why he's communicating? Do you know what the reason is? Scorpio's not. I'm gonna be nosy. I'm gonna get in Kira's business for a second. Why is what's going on with the Scorpio? Hold on. What girl? Maryland shenanigans. What's going on? Nine of Cups. Girl, he is not tired of you. Do you see this Nine of Cups right here? He is not tired of you. Oh, crap. I'll take it. Let me ask you something. Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. Let me ask you something. Are y'all serious? Are y'all like in a serious relationship? Because I feel like there's something that he is wanting to tell you, but he's not. I think he's trying to like get his bearings together because he doesn't want to blurt it out. Yeah, Seven of Cups comes out. I think there's something that he actually does want to tell you. We're talking. Hmm. Yeah. I honestly, at this point, I wouldn't take him not talking to you, or if you're feeling like there's something that he's not saying to you, because I know we get real, our especially our like the feminine energy comes out, we get real psychic real quick on a dude, and we be like, something's not right, something's off. If you're feeling like something's off, is not. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because these aren't negative cards. I just feel like he's holding back because there is something that he wants to come and tell you. There's something that he does want to talk to you about and girl, I don't know. I don't see it. Hold on, let's see. What is it though? Oh, he's stressing about something. So we have 8 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles. What is this? What is this about? Hmm. Okay. 5 of Swords. All right. Look. Look. I think he has something he needs to confess to you about. But because okay, so when the 5 of Swords comes out after 8 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles, it's telling me there is something that he wants to talk to you about. It does seem like it's going to come in the form of a confession, like maybe there's something that he's going to tell you that you may not like, but it's also going to be sandwiched in between him letting I'm over that, or I'm over this, or I'm done with that, like cuz 8 is coming to the point of completion, if that makes any sense. So I feel like, I don't think it's all bad. I feel like he's more concerned about your reaction because that Knight of Swords is back there with the 7 of Cups. So it's like I feel like it's maybe that, he was observing his options, or maybe he was kind of playing the field. Maybe there was someone he was possibly entertaining, or maybe not even at all. Maybe someone just kind of did some, just like, I don't know. I don't know how people talk nowadays. I don't know how that works, but like I feel like there's something like a confession in which he's gonna say, like, hey, this happened. Please don't be mad because I'm over that. I'm moving out of that. I'm moving past that. I'm focused. You make me happy because this Nine of Cups is here. So it's like I do feel like he does make you happy. I wouldn't say he's talking to someone. That's what I'm saying. I think that he doesn't want you to interpret it as he is, talking to someone else or he's interested in someone else. I honestly feel like he may have just did something. I don't even think it's about someone, honestly. I mean, I'm not going to say I know I did say that, but I'm not going to say it's someone, but I feel like he did do something that you probably won't really. I mean, I don't think it's like ending, like it's worth ending something over, but I think he did do something that he knows, like, man, Kira's not gonna like this shit. Like, oh my God, I gotta tell her. But like, he does want you to know, like, he's not gonna do it again. Or whatever happened, whatever it was. Like I said, I didn't. It doesn't have to necessarily be a person. I mean, I didn't see any Three of Cups come out yet, so I'm not gonna say it's another person. But is he still talking to his ex? Do you want to know? Oh my God. I should do these more often. She's oop. Stop. Oh, I'm so done. Okay, hold on. One more sip. I'm curious, girl. I'm curious too, but I didn't want to cross over any boundaries because some people don't like when you go too far, they get mad at you. And I look, I mean, we're friends at this point, so I don't want you to I don't want you to treat me like the Gemini treats me. You need to know. All right, all right. Did you see the way that card flipped out? Look, look. Eight of Cups comes out. You got your wine. Eight of Cups comes out. He's definitely focused on you. He is. I. This honestly kind of does make me feel like his ex attempted some shit. Look, this is what I'm seeing. If I'm looking at all of these eight cards together, his ex attempted. I think so. I think him and his ex had something close. I think they had something close, or there was something connecting them together. I don't know if they have kids or there's something that they share together. Um, and so it's kept them kind of close. And I think she did. I think she did try to make an advance on him. But like I said, Eight of Cups comes in, and it's just telling me like he's done with that. Like maybe this is someone that he had been, I don't know how long they've been apart, but he's kind of always kept her in his back pocket. You know how guys do. They keep at least one girl that they could just hit up real quick and be like, hey, come through or whatever. Like I feel like she was that for him. And but I also see with this Eight of Cups, like he's kind of like, all right, I'm done with that. Like I'm moving on to bigger and better. This card is the epitome of like moving on to big better and bigger and greater. Like the grass is definitely greener on the other side. So I do see that. Um, you got a question? Go ahead. I'm gonna pick this up though, but go ahead. He told you there were no kids. Okay. I mean, it may not be a kid, but I think there's something that was tying them together. I mean, shoot. I mean, maybe she was pregnant and something happened, and so they had to go through that together. There was something that was kind of tying them together for a while, or maybe that was just like his comfort zone. Like he already, sometimes people just go back towards what's familiar because they don't like they get scared over the new, so they go back to what's familiar. It's easier to do that. So oftentimes when people come to me and they're talking about their partner, their current partner, maybe just a new thing, and they're like, yeah, but they're still talking to their ex. And it's like, I tell them, You'll definitely keep your eyes wide open, but you don't have to necessarily, hi Zoe, you don't necessarily have to take it as, a threat, because sometimes, like, especially if we're not if we're not conscious of it, we go towards what's familiar. You know what I mean? Just hey. But yeah, Kira, what's your question? What was it? Hey guys, those of you guys who are just coming in, I am doing 21. Well, I'm just doing 21 and up live stream. Okay, so we're drinking out here. Tyler and Kara already told me they're drinking with me. So if you guys are above, above 21, if you are at least 21 and up, feel free to pour some wine, or pour a shot, whatever you like to do. I'm drinking. This is my cup. It's full of wine. And we're also doing card pool. So if you have a question, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Okay. So Kira has a question. So Kira asked the question, and then Tyler has a question after her. Okay. I'll remember that. If I don't remember that, because I've been drinking and my memory is not the best. So remind me, Tyler, that you're after Kira. The wine is kicking in, girl. Look, absolutely. Okay, so why did the ex cheat on Kira's dude, basically? Why did the ex cheat? What was going on with that? She wasn't happy. She wasn't being fulfilled, and she felt like she couldn't tell him. So, someone else came, expressed interest, made that shit real easy for her, and she took advantage. She wasn't happy. I think there was a lot of conflict. There's a lot of arguments, not being on the same page. And even though she was kind of hoping that things would kind of work themselves out, it just, I guess, it got really difficult for her. And so when the opportunity presented itself, it was kind of like one of those, just, forget it, I'm just going to do it. And it just kind of happened that way. Have they known each other for a while? Do you know anything about that? If him and his ex had been, together for a while. You're enjoying the live stream? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it too. Let's see. All right, so Kira, Tyler, and then Jess. Okay, got you. And then Zoe. Okay, okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing, though, as far as why he cheated. I feel like, I mean, why she cheated. Um Yeah, I just think that they were going through a phase where shit was just not fun at home. It wasn't a happy place. And so, she was trying to hold on, but I just it sometimes all people need are, an opportunity. And an opportunity presented itself in the form of this 3 of wands, and she jumped on it. And I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I also see, with this she said a true Scorpio. Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I feel like they knew each other for a while, but in true Scorpio fashion, like, they don't forget shit. So, he I don't think it was really happy, or even something they could probably reconcile, as far as being together, that they being together in the way that they were. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Um, let's see. Tyler, what's your question? So Tyler, then Jess, then Zoe, and then Deja. Am I saying that right? Then Deja. And then Kira. Because Kira's like, all right, but still, back to the ex. To say it right? Oh, okay, good, good, good. I'm glad I said it right. You guys, I try really hard. Like my government name, like the name that like my mom gave me or whatever, is a name that's really difficult to say. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is, but it's really difficult to say. So because I'm a little bit more sensitive to people with unique spellings of names, I really, really try to, sound it out as best as I can. And I always say, if I'm not sure, I say, I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Let me know if I'm saying it right. Because if I am saying it wrong, I do want to learn how to say your names correctly. I used to hate growing up as a kid when people would not even bother trying to learn how to say my name. That shit used to irritate me. So I'm just a little more sensitive to it, but I'm so glad I did get it right the first time. So yeah. So Tyler, okay, how does my ex feel about me? Ooh, hold on, you know what? I'm gonna get a new deck for you. Hold on, Tyler, because I feel another deck. Boom. I'm gonna use this deck for you. All right, Spirit. Speaking of spirits, let me grab mine. Okay. This live is chill. Thanks, sis. I like my lives to be chill, even though I'm a little crazy in them. And then I added liquor to this live, so I mean, I don't know. Okay. So Tyler wants to know, how does his ex feel about him? Are we all over the exes tonight, aren't we? That's cool. That's cool. I'm nosy. We can find out. How does his ex feel about him? Tyler, do you mind letting me know whether or not your ex is a man or a woman? Because I want to make sure I'm speaking correctly. Who's reading me on? Okay, while Tyler is answering that question, I'm going to write it in the comment section. So it was Kira, then it was Tyler, then it was, because, my mind is not right, like my memory. So I thank you for asking me that question because I need to know. So it was Kira, then it was Tyler, then it was Jess, and then Zoe, and then, oh, and then Deja. Okay. I'm writing it in the comment section so I can go back and refer to it. Okay, if I don't think I skipped anyone, but if I did, let me know. That's me, guys. Demi Indigo. That's my other channel. I don't feel like going into my actual page and doing it. So, but that's me. That just wrote all those names down. That's me. So don't get scared. Guys are probably like, what the hell? Okay. So, woman. All right. Wow, control. I feel like your ex was really attached to you. I feel like she really I feel like there's a lot of dependency in that relationship. I feel like she was just really um kind of like, yeah, I'm just seeing like a lot of just like, clingy. That's the word, clingy. I feel like she was kind of clingy. Oh, you're pretty. Thank you, girl. But yeah, I feel like she was kind of clingy. And I think that, to be perfectly honest, I think that the breakup really did help her. Because you have Spread Your Wings that came out, and it came out right after the base chakra. So the base chakra is your root chakra system. And so the root chakra is all about survival. It's all about, that's a lot of times when our ego is most at play, because we're just trying to, that's where you get the competition from. That's where you get, like, how you saw on like the news earlier this year when people were like fighting in the grocery stores for fucking toilet paper. Like, that's root chakra shit, where it's like, my life depends on this. I'm willing to, go gladiator style with you to get what I want. Like, I feel like she was very clingy. She was probably possessive. Oh, you were that? That's you? Look. Thank you. You were the one? Okay, because I feel like, I mean, I could be getting the energy confused, like, flipped, but I feel like the energies of like clinginess, possessiveness, and control, like control is coming out right here. So I think the breakup definitely did you guys well. And then we have master that comes out. So it's like, I think you guys really needed that space. And I think that's what she's kind of feeling too, is that this space was needed because you guys did need to take some time to like be in your own energy again. Reverse. Thank you, boo. Reverse. Yeah. Well, this is the thing with readings is that, sometimes when I'm just trying to tune into the energy, I could be picking up on one person's energy, or I could be reading for that person and picking up the other person's energy. So I always try to come as transparent as I can. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot there's a lot to hold on, let me switch out. There's a lot to there's a lot for you guys to kind of deal with apart, and I think she knows that, and I feel like there is love for you, but there's also like kind of an understanding of like why you guys are apart. Like I don't feel like no one is really kind of about confused about why you guys separated, because I feel like there was just like a little bit of um I don't want to say that word. Hold on, because I don't even want to say that word. I feel like there was just a little bit of like you guys just didn't really know, and there's probably a lot of love there, and so the attachment grew, and then it just became, maybe a little restricting. I like that word better, restricting. So then we have Three of Pentacles here. We have the Full card. I feel like she has a lot of respect for you. King of Wands comes out, Nine of Wands. She has a lot of respect for you. And I definitely Lover's card comes out, and that's always a beautiful sign when we are talking about like love and exes and stuff. To see Lover's card, because I feel like there's a lot of love for you. There's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of respect for you. She holds you in high regards. But I also feel like at the same time, as I said before, there's a big understanding of why you guys are apart right now and what that relationship was for both of you all. And I don't know if this is someone that you're trying to get back with or entertain, but I definitely would say, excuse me, well, one, the Full card came out, so it's I kind of feel like, it's leading to, just continue to move forward. And I don't know, I don't necessarily see the cards necessarily reflecting back or supporting the notion of possibly getting back with them. I don't know if that made sense, Tyler, but we taught each other lessons. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Spread Your Wings is out right here. So it's just like you guys' separation gave you guys a lot of time to go back and like think about the relationship and what it was and what it meant. And then we have Nurture here too. So it's like a lot of the lessons that you learned weren't really, I feel like, realized or actualized until the relationship ended. So I feel like this person would make a really good friend. I don't know if she's your friend right now, but I feel like there's room for a friendship there. We have Three of Pentacles there. So I definitely feel like this is someone that you do get along with very well. And this is someone that does have the same interests as you. But as far as romantic right now, I don't think that this is the right time for you guys to. I know you didn't ask that question, but like I'm just saying, just to be transparent with you. So ooh, I'm drop my cards now. We have a friendship, baby mama. Yeah. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's a friendship there, and I feel like I said, I feel like she's a good person, and I feel like you see that, and I feel like you probably are like this. I wonder, but it's just like right now, either you're not ready or she's not ready. If you're truly honest with yourself. So see, Jess is next. So Jess, let me see. Jess, where's your question? Hold on. How does Marek, Marek, how does Marek view me? He's a Cancer and I'm Aquarius. Well, of course you are an Aquarius. My sister is an Aquarius and my dad. Um, you're welcome, Tyler. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jess, for rewriting that question. I appreciate you so much. Okay, how does Marek view me? Sorry, I was looking for my other deck. I think it's in the other room. How does Mark view Jess? Spirit, how does Mark view Jess? Whoa. My cards wanted to jump out of my hands. I think Eight of Wands comes in reverse and Page of Cups. I think Mark wants to take it slow with you. I think he's kind of fascinated with you, but he doesn't want to move too fast. So I mean, maybe if you're waiting for certain signs or indications, or you think he's going to behave in a certain way. Oh my gosh. See, my cards are so um all over the place. Magician comes out in reverse and Ace of Swords comes in reverse. Mark is studying you right now. He's studying you. And I feel like he's interested, but he's definitely hesitating. And I feel like he wants to take his time. And that could be the result of, that could be the result of how do I say this? Like previous experiences has probably taught him, we're not in communication at the moment. Previous experiences have taught him to take his time and slow down. But even if you guys aren't talking, I don't even feel like that's even, I mean, I appreciate you telling me, but like I feel like he's taking his time. But I can ask why he's not talking to you. But as far as how he views you, I think he's still trying to study you. He's still trying to make sense of you, what this is, maybe how he feels about you. Um but yeah, I just think that, I mean, Ace of Swords comes out, so I mean that does kind of make sense why he's not talking to you. Well, not why he's not talking to you, but the fact that he is, I'm not that surprised. And that's why I was like, yeah, that, I mean, okay. The Ace of Swords comes out and it's just like, you know, there's some things that he has to make up in his mind about you. And so because of that, he's I mean, he could be physically putting you at a distance, but I was just thinking like as far as like his impression of you, if somebody were to ask him like, okay, so what do you think about Jess, he'd be like, man, I don't know, I can't put my finger on her right now. And yeah. Two of Pentacles, what is that about? Yeah, I feel like he's kind of trying to figure out what he wants to do. Well, not what he wants to do. Let me clarify. Jeez, the wine is kicking in as I drink more. But Page of Kira, don't laugh at me. So Two of Pentacles came out with the Page of Wands. And I see this as uh I feel like he's waiting for something to make sense is basically what I'm saying. Okay, so you mentioned earlier he's a Cancer. And so we already kind of have this understanding that one, he's a water sign. So they rule emotion, they rule sensitivity, right? But the fact that Two of Pentacles comes out tells me that there's this heart over mind uh situation that he's trying to go through right now. Maybe that's probably why he's kind of not talking to you or silent, like not communicating with you. Typical Cancer energy. Yeah, my sister, who, oh, that's so funny, my sister is an Aquarius, I said that earlier. She's dating a Cancer right now, and he literally, I shit you not, he does the same thing. Like I mean, they live together, and he won't, he'll I hope she doesn't kill me for saying that, but um they go through phases where he doesn't talk to her. He shuts down. He just shuts down, and he goes internal, and he makes sense of it for himself first before he can go to her and have the conversation. And I understand you wanting to talk about it because you're an Aquarius, and that is air sign, that is communication energy. And so when something is wrong and something is not right, you want to go ahead and address it. You want to point it out. You want to get to this resolution ASAP. And but the thing is, and this is the same thing I was telling my sister and her boyfriend, who again Aquarius and Cancer, I was telling them like, you guys have to understand how the other person communicates. You can't expect that person to communicate the way you communicate. That's all about learning your person, learning your partner, and keeping that in mind when you are trying to communicate. Like, hey, my partner likes to take some time, so let me not force it, because that's how we can literally create conflict that really isn't needed. Gemini here. Zoe, you're Gemini. Does anybody want to tell her in the chat? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Kara. Tyler. Oh my gosh. Gemini's get heat. No, honestly, hold on. I'll talk to you in a second. I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, hold on. Let me take a drink. Let me drink. Hold on. No, honestly, every Gemini that I know as well says that. Like, I met a Gemini in Vegas not too long ago, and he literally said the same thing. He's like, I know, Geminis. Like, it's almost like you guys are like bracing yourself for the opinions, and it just cracks me up every single time. It really cracks me up. Your sister-in-law's a Gemini. Yeah, and I was saying earlier, like my Venus is in Gemini. So like as much as I have said about Geminis, like I mean the like one of the most important things about me as far as communication is in the style of Gemini. So like I can't even talk. But no, the joke was earlier in the live. I was talking about how in the very first live stream I did, we were talking in the chat about signs, like astrology signs. And I'm not really that big in astrology. I'm still learning, so I don't like to come off like I know everything. But I ended up talking about different signs in my interactions with them, and I realized about halfway through my stories that I was I was really talking a lot of mess about Geminis. I was like, damn, that sounds really harsh. Like, you know, like because every interaction I've had with Geminis, except for one person who is my favorite person in the world, have been every person I've had conflict with in my entire life, because it's not that many. Every person that I have has been a Gemini. And so I've always just said, like, you know, I don't like Geminis. Like that's just been something I've always said. Mostly like it's like 90% joking. Um and that 10% was like, hey, I don't know, something's up with y'all though. But yeah, so I was just saying that earlier, and I was like, yeah, it was Gemini and Capricorn I was really going in on. I was like, you know what, I need to let people know I'm joking and that I really mean no harm, because I was telling them I feel like I got it's always every video I put up, it's that one person that dislikes the video, and I was like, man, I feel like it was that Gemini that was watching that live stream and was like, man, fuck her. And just like disliking all. Oh my god. Jeez. So when you said Gemini here, I was like, oh, that's funny. But no, seriously, Geminis were oh my god. No, but it's not all Geminis. It's just the Geminis that I've been in contact with, I feel like. Cuz like I said, my grandfather, he was a Gemini, and even though he passed away, like I loved him. I have a whole altar for my grandfather right now. Like, and he crossed over in 2014, and one of my favorite people in the world. Can't nobody tell me anything about my grandfather. So, it's not all you guys, I promise it's not. Maybe it's like Gemini's 30 and under. I don't know. I don't know. But who who is next? Let me see. Capricorns, yeah. My friend actually has really bad history with Capricorns. Like all the exes that she's had were What I don't understand. I was like, why do you keep dating Capricorns? And they're all the same type of person, like, or at least switch it up with a different type of Capricorn. But uh let me see. Cause I didn't forgot the damn okay. Zoe's next. Am I right? Zoe, did you ask a question yet? Okay, yeah, you did. Does Joseph still think about me? Will we ever talk again? I'm sorry if you hear me clear my nose. Like I my allergies are terrible right now. Um think it's my twin flame. They're narcissistic. Yeah, I talked a little bit about twin flames on here. I personally like I don't mind talking about them. It's just that I don't like a lot of what is being told about twin flames on the internet. Like I've watched a handful, and by handful I mean a lot of like twin flame videos, and I feel like it's a lot of people that um like I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of misinformation being spread about twin flames, and um coming from someone who is like currently like married to a twin flame, and the history that me and my partner have had, One, I really don't know why, like, and I'm not saying this is really not even about you, Deja. Like, please don't think I'm talking about you. But like, I've had people like legitimately come up to me and tell me like, oh, I want my twin flame, like, like, like it's a fun thing. And I'm like, look, first of all, being with your twin flame is not fun. It's not fun. It's really hard because twin flames are a mirror. So it's literally like living with someone who is constantly showing you in some way, what you need to work on or what you need to fix, or you know like you're it's literally like living with a twin, like a not a twin but like a mirror. And so, when I hear people, and I'm not talking about you, Deja, because you did not say this, but when I saw the word twin flame, I was like, wait a minute, let me just go on like a 5-second rant about twin flames. When I see people on comments and in videos talking about how to get your twin flame, and I'm like, what the hell? No, first of all, it's not about how to get your twin flame. Second of all, if you truly interacted with your twin flame, most of us, especially if we met them before we got to a certain place of vibrating, we all can agree that that fucking relationship was terrible. Especially if you're in that cat and mouse phase, because usually when you first meet your twin flame, usually one of you is not ready. And so there's a lot of conflict that comes from that. And so yeah, but narcissist, amen. See, so then yeah, if you feel me on that, then you really may be in a twin flame union, because I'm telling you, this isn't twin flame and soulmate are not the same thing. Soulmate is something different, and that's another thing people have to understand is like, when you use words and titles, it's very important for you to understand what you are confining something to. And so, because I put a title of twin flame to my partner, to my husband, I mean, he has many titles, my lover, whatever, future baby daddy, like all kind of stuff, right? Like, I have to understand the responsibility of that word that I'm putting, or that title that I'm putting over this person. So karmic, hell yeah, Zoe. Karmic relationships too, like, you have to understand the difference, because you could be trying to have your happily ever after with a relationship that's karmic, that was really just supposed to show you how to love yourself, or how to have forgiveness. And then they were supposed to move on, and now you're 10, 5 years in, and you're trying to figure out why you know he's trying to do something completely different than what y'all planned on. It was like, because he was only supposed to be in your life for a season, but that's why it's very important for us to be, connected to spirit. Because when they ask, well, how are you supposed to know? It's like, well, we are intuitive and naturally psychic beings. And so if you can't hear from spirit, then that is one big clue that you may need to disconnect for a little bit and sit with yourself, and sit there until you get the answer. Because we all have the ability to be divinely led. You know what I mean? I just went real serious. That's the other side I was telling y'all about. Anyway, I'm sorry, Zoe. Okay, back to your question. Zoe, what was your question, girl? Please help me. Zoe, what's your question? I think it oh, shit. You know what? I'll go back and read it, cuz I read it, and jeez. No, I'm sorry. Can you ask the question again, Zoe? Sorry. Deja says sorry, Zoe. Yes. Let everybody say sorry, Zoe. I'm just playing. um it's very a soulmate, small lesson, twin flame, awakening for real. I know, true shit. Starting with Scorpio, yeah, and that's the other thing. Not everyone is going to. Well, okay, this is just what resonates with me. Is twin flames. Like, not everyone gets a twin flame. Just like a soulmate, like your soulmate could be your mother. It doesn't have to be a lover. You know what I mean? And the other thing, your twin flame doesn't have to be your lover. You could just have a twin flame that's just in your life, and they're just your friend, or just that neighbor that's just like, what the fuck? Why is this person so connected? Why do I feel so connected? And it's like, I mean, no, like that's the other false information, is that your twin flame is your lover. No, that's not always the case. Okay, so Zoe, I'm focused. I'm focused. Does Joseph still think about me, and will we ever talk again? I'm also going to use the other cards that I used for Tyler. Does Joseph still think about me? And everything is moving. Does Joseph still think about me? And will we ever talk again? Let me pick up those cards. All right. All right, Spirit. Zoe wants to know, does Joseph still think about her? And will they talk again? Oh, shit. I don't even want to fix those. Something's just telling me don't fix them. Hold on. So you got a lot of cards. So give me a second, Zoe, because I'm not gonna fix them. Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. Was that it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of cards. So okay, one second. Let me see. I think that it's a resounding yes, he thinks about you because something that's very clear to me even when I'm shuffling is that when cards feel the need to like literally bust out of my hands, there's a lot of pent up energy there. And so I feel like the answer is yes. He is thinking about you. Okay, so we have where are my cards at? Let me just move some stuff over real quick because I need to see. These cards may be off camera, but it's okay. I've never had this many cards on my table before. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, no, he does still think about you. And I feel like when you guys get back together, because I do feel like you will get back together. I do feel that, but it's going to happen after something happens to him. Something is going to happen to him, and I see that kind of changing the way he looks at life. I think maybe I think it's going to be like a life-changing event essentially is what I'm saying. And so when he comes to you again, it's gonna be he's gonna be almost kind of like a different person. And so there's gonna be a little bit of a excuse me, a bit of a learning process, excuse me, that comes with that. But yes, I do feel he's coming back to you. I see Six of Cups here that I actually kind of put right over the Death card, and the Death card comes slanted. I leave these cards slanted like that for a reason, the way they came out. But I feel like there's a bit of a renewed energy there. So I feel him coming back into your life, yes. And Four of Wands, and I feel like there's something to that is something that Spirit wants you to look forward to. But as I said before, a Judgment card comes out here, a Magician card comes out here. He's coming back different, very different. And so there is going to be a bit of you understanding that you need to prepare to relearn um who this person is. And I feel like he's coming more mature. I see that we have King of Wands here. So I feel like he's coming understanding more about what he wants in his life, what he wants in a partner. And I see him kind of wanting to essentially size you up as well to see, like, are you that person too? Like, I feel like he is going to come back around, but then it'll be like, is this someone that I want to move forward with? But yeah, I feel yeah, and then you have Strength card here. You have Seven of Wands. So yeah, he's gonna go through something. There's an event that's coming towards for him, and it's going to be hardship. You have Five of Pentacles here, Two of Swords here, Seven of Swords sideways. So yeah, I feel like there's something that's going to come that is going to shake him up a little bit, and it's going to one cause him to be a little bit more grateful for the people that he does have in his life and the experiences that he does experience. He won't be taking that stuff for granted either. I see the Strength card here, so it's just like he's going to be more sure of himself. I think it's going to be a very big growing lesson for him, essentially is what I'm trying to say. um yeah, Deja. Yeah, you want to make sure that you want to make sure that this is someone that you definitely want. But I see this being something that can be a really solid foundation. We have Nine of Pentacles here that I would place actually right next to Four of Wands, and sometimes even the way that I subconsciously place cards is super important for me as well when I'm reading. And so the fact that Nine of Pentacles is kind of placed right next to Four of Wands and on top of Judgment tells me that there's potential for a really solid foundation there, something that you can really grow on and depend on. I don't know if you guys had a rocky relationship or what, but I do see that, like I said, you him coming back to you a different person is definitely going to it's going to allow for an opportunity for you to choose whether or not this is someone that you want to be your happily ever after. Um, what did you say? Do you know if he's a soulmate or karmic? Hold on, let me go get my cards. I need to get my cards. 1 second, Zoe. Okay, I'm back. I had to go get my other cards so we can see. But off the top, I don't feel like this is I don't feel like this is karmic. I feel like a separation was needed. Thank you, love. I feel like separation was needed because sometimes when you're with someone, it was the first time was so that you can familiarize yourself and your soul with this person, and then you separate so that you can maybe work on yourself or they can work on themselves. And then when you come together, um, I mean, it's familiar because again, like I said, you have Six of Cups here, so it's familiar, but it's also stronger and better and different. We have Strength card here. I didn't even mention this card that's all the way over here, Four Pentacles. Like I feel like this is someone that you really could hold on to. But let's see. So that's what the front of the card looks like. It says, "Time. You're trying too hard." Ashe. I know that doesn't directly answer your question, but it definitely supports this reading as far as me telling you, um, he's going to come back. He just needs to go through something. So yeah, I like I said, it's like, I don't know if this is you trying too hard, but or him trying too hard, but someone in this scenario right now, spirit is just saying, there needs to be some time that passes because an event is supposed to be coming. And then this one's saying only time will tell though. Why is time keep coming out for you? Hold on. Last card I'll pull. Embrace. Through each other you will find the missing pieces. So you got time, and then you got through him, and you have both people embracing each other, which is always a good sign to see that, to see a passionate embrace. And I also want to point out this card is blue. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's like a really deep blue. And blue is a color that is symbolic of loyalty. It's symbolic of trust. And I honestly, I just feel like this is one of those readings where it's like, you know, this is one of those things where you just have to have trust and have faith in the process. But no, I don't believe this is a karmic partner. I'm not feeling that from this reading. And so to answer your question, because I want to make sure I answer it, does Joseph still think about me? Yes. And will we ever talk again? Yes. But don't force it and let him seek you out. Okay. Don't talk to him. Like don't be the person that reaches out. Like don't text him tomorrow and be like, hey, so I got this reading and you're supposed to be coming back into my life. So what's good? Like, don't do that. This is something that I just want to, kind of give you some information, and then you just sit and wait, okay? Like call, okay, so look, I want you to watch this reading. Um, what's meant for you will not pass you by. men like to pursue you sometime. Ashe, Deja. And honestly, the reading that I just did earlier today, I did a reading on like how to know if he's the one or something like that. I forgot the name of it. I've been drinking. Um, but one of the readings, I literally said that. I was like, look, whoever this person is, they want to be the aggressor. They want to be that divine masculine energy. And so sometimes as women, we have to like, kind of just like keep it cute. Sit down, sip your drink and let him come and pursue you. Let him come and feed you grapes. You know what I mean? Like you deserve to be fed a grape. And so, you know, um, that's kind of what we're on right now. Can you ask a question? Yes, you can. I am. There's a line, and I forgot where the damn. I should have wrote this down on paper. You guys don't help me. You're supposed to tell me, hey, be organized. Write our names down on paper. And okay, so I did Kira, Tyler, Jess, and then I just did Zoe. Deja. Okay, Deja, you're up. And I'm sorry, sweetheart, if you already put your question down. Can you ask your question again? So after Deja, Joe, yes, you can ask. You can go after Deja, and then okay, and then Be Wise. So then it's Deja, Be Wise. No, Deja, Joe, and then Be Wise. All right. So you just asked your question. Let me. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on, Deja. I wanted to pull one card for Zoe really quick. Add it to the list. Yes, you guys. I'm gonna go get. You deserve love, Zoe. That's for you, boo. You deserve love. Love's coming for you. That was a beautiful, beautiful way to end that. That was for you because I wanted to make sure you got your last card in. I'm gonna write down people's names so that I don't scroll up in the chat because um, that was a bad idea. Also, if you're new to my live, welcome. This is a 21 and up read card pools. I am doing them right now for free, actually, which is not that common here. But I just feel really social, and I just wanna interact and engage with you guys. And I'm just feeling very social. So, but I am drinking. So this is my drink. This is shout out to my wine. This is my wine. So if you are 21 and grown, pour up with me if you'd like. If you do, let me know what you're drinking. We have a few people already sipping on some wine. Kira, you still here? Kira's still here and turned. And let me shuffle my cards. Oh, she's wild. Talking about Maryland's boring. Whatever. Oh shit, Tyler's still here too. Tyler with the red wine. Um Currently, oh shit, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Thank you. Hold on. Let me get a pen and paper. Hold on. See, you guys have to excuse me because maybe this is why most people don't read while drinking. Okay, so we're on Deja. Let me make sure I spell her beautiful name correctly. And then Joe. Can I ask a question? Oh shit. Okay, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I missed someone. So Jules Jules 13 asked if we were asking questions. So Jules will go after Deja and then Joe, you'll go. I'm so sorry. Um and then Be Wise and then Wander Zen. Okay. About to be a temporary mod. Girl, look. um I think I've gotten everybody. Your 21st is on the 14th. Hey, all right. Look, if I had something to take a shot with, I would take a shot for you. But happy early birthday, boo. I hope your day is amazing. I hope you enjoy your solar return. I'm so excited for you. Um, yeah, you're excited. You should be excited. You should. Uh, Let me make sure. And then Jenna. All right. So Jenna, okay, so it goes Deja, Jules 13, Joe, Be Wise, Wonders In, and then Jenna. Be Wise, I will be 40 on June. Like you'll be 40 in June. Are you one of them people that like to celebrate 6 months out? Is that what you're doing? You're like, hey, I turned 40 in 6 months. Turn up. All right. We're here for Deja now. Where's Deja? Where's her question? Oh shit. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I went too far up. Okay. All right, Deja. We're reading for you now. So, uh-oh. If I don't tear up my little situation I got going on. All right. Anything, what is it? Okay, anything I need to be excited for. I've been feeling kind of low recently. Got played by Taurus. Man, that's rough. Because Taurus is real stubborn. So once they say something, that's it. Got played by Taurus, but I know my worth. Gonna move on literally on my birthday. I'm a Sag or anything with my twin Capricorn. Okay, I'm gonna answer the first question. Well, yeah, because it looks like that was the question. He just kind of gave me a little bit of information. Um, so basically, you want to know if there's anything to be excited for, if there's anything to look forward to. Cards don't want to stay in the deck, so I would say the answer is yes, because like I said, sometimes when my decks are, moving a lot, it's a really good indication. We have Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles. To me, I'm seeing immediately now's the opportunity for you to focus on what you know. I don't think that venturing into anything new or trying to learn something new right now is the best move for you specifically because it's only going to serve as a distraction. There's something that you're sitting on right now, and you are kind of stifling it. There's something that you're sitting on that you're really good at, and Spirit is just saying, hey, instead of picking up more books, maybe you're someone who likes to learn new things or try new things. Spirit is saying your fulfillment is going to be in what you already know how to do. There's a natural talent and ability that you have that that you're sitting on, and you really need to kind of, I want to say, focus on that. See where that road takes you. Two of Cups came out. I'm gonna keep these two. Hold on. Two of Cups came out. Yeah, it's a passion. You're talking about what's there to look. What is there? Is there anything exciting to look forward to? You're approaching a whole new path right now. That is something that you are naturally good at. I mean, I don't know. I mean, really. And I'm gonna actually pull from this deck too in a second because now this deck is calling to me. But yeah, there's something that you're sitting on, and you need to go through it. That Three of Swords is there, so it's like, yeah, that makes sense because that separation was needed. Now is a good time to focus on your skills. Hair and piercings, yeah, there's your business. There you go, boo. There you go. Spirit is saying you need to focus. Even this Two of Cups is you and your passion. That is you and your passion. And you see how they're focused? There's a connection there that is going to bring you a ton of fulfillment and a ton of happiness that I'm not sure if you're trying to look for in another person. Even if it's your twin, like whoever this is, it's not the fulfillment is not going to be in there first. It's going to be in this purpose and passion. And that's what Spirit is wanting you to carry out. And want you to carry it out and watch the harvest because that's going to not only bring you fulfillment, but the things that you're really kind of desiring, the movements that you're trying to make, the moves that you're trying to make are going to come through you focusing on your craft, focusing on that natural ability. So if you have a natural skill of hair and piercings, that's not on accident. You know what I mean? And there's something for you in that. And this reading is basically saying go back there and focus on it. What about in this deck for Deja, please? I really think that Taurus shit didn't work out because it was just distracting you. And now you have a lot more time to focus. Ooh, be careful. Girl, fertility came out. But no, honestly, and in all seriousness, this card is coming out to say that for you in this reading, there's something that is ready to be birthed from your natural abilities and talents. There's something that is needing to come out of that, and right now it's just sitting in that gestation period. But oh snap, my dream. All right, look at the words lining up. Ashe. But yeah, I really feel like there's so much potential, and there's a beautiful space for you in this on your journey where you are, where you start walking towards what it is that you're supposed to be walking towards, and not kind of focusing on the distraction. Um, that, like I said, that relationship just sounded like a huge distraction. And yes, there's a little bit of like, man, that kind of hurt. That was messed up. There's a little grief there, but spirit had to move that away. They're like, nah, get out of here, move. So, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. Any other cards in this deck? Any other cards in this deck for Joe? I mean, for Deja. Sorry, I saw somebody say Joe and got distracted. See, look at that, distractions. Anything else? Passion. Look at that. Passion and balance. This is what you're needing to learn. You're needing to learn the balance right now. And so what's happening is spirit is kind of moving people out of your life. Not even just that tourist. Spirit is moving people out of your life because your passion needs to be that go-to person. That your passion needs to be the thing that you gravitate towards, where you wake up and you're like, all right, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm focused, and I'm on point. And if a person is in my life and they're not supporting my dreams, they're not trying to help me, they're not trying to help me level up into the next place that I need to be at, I don't have time for it. That's the kind of energy that spirit is saying you need to be on. So when you see that card right here, you see that fire. That's movement. That's going sometimes even without a plan. Fire is very, the reason fire is so dangerous is because fire doesn't have a specific path. Fire just moves and spreads. That's what you need to do. You need to move and spread. There's no more studying. There's no more taking my time and trying and tipping into the notes. Dive in there. Go, 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 go. Um, I'm so lonely. They need to send a friend or something, but I know I got to push. Look, your lonely season, it's all about your perspective, sweetheart. You're looking at it as lonely because people are leaving, but you have to understand that what is for you is divine. And if someone is not supposed to be in that space with you, then they have to leave. And I feel like there's some kind of other influence that is helping this, because you don't seem to be on page with that. But I don't know if you have a mother or an older figure in your life that's kind of praying over you and praying this, like, this almost spell over you, that what's not for you is removed. But someone is doing that, and so you are going to see people kind of fall out of your life. That just kind of happens. But the intention is that you stay on your path, and set out the intention that while I'm on my path, I want people in my life that are going to support me. I want people in my life that are going to encourage me and influence me. Okay, so if and so that's why I'm like, it may be lonely right now, but it's really about how you look at it and how you utilize this time. Okay, because even sometimes when I hear people talk about like relationships and why am I single and I want to be with someone, and it's like, okay, I understand that, but that comes with a lot of responsibility, because you can't just be in a relationship and then not talk to that person. It'll die off. And so it's like, it's like this card says, it's all about balance. And right now, if you were to get in a relationship, something would suffer because of that. And there's something greater than you that is not letting that happen. And so right now, this is really out of your hands. So, like I said, it's just you kind of framing your reality in a more positive note, and not necessarily saying it's lonely. But you know what, look, I don't have no distractions right now. I don't have to worry about nobody telling me what time I got to be home, what time to go to bed. I don't have to worry about cooking nobody no dinner, like, or whatever it is. Like, it's me time. It's the season of Deja. Okay. Yeah, sweetheart, that look, how do I say this? Because look, I get it. I at one point in my life, I was there too. And actually, that was part of the reason why I stayed in a very toxic relationship for so long, because I didn't want to be alone. Because I felt like this, I'm supposed to be with this person, or I'm supposed to be with someone. And so I put myself in terrible positions and subjected myself to a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have. As a true goddess that I am, damn it, I should have never been treated like that, or even allow myself to be in a position where I was treated in a way that I shouldn't have, because I didn't deserve that. Understanding what you deserve and what you want sometimes means that you got to wait. It sometimes means you got to be patient. It sometimes means that, okay, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, and I'm not going to settle until it comes, until it shows up. And I need you to be okay with being with yourself until that happens. Because otherwise, the possibility of you regretting something because you're lonely is that's a huge price to pay. It really is. And we can't get back time. I can't get back the years that I spent, you know, going through hell with someone that wasn't supposed to be in my life because I didn't want to be by myself. I don't want that for you. Okay, so and I know my readings are a little different, you guys. Those of you guys who are on the waiting room, or the waiting room, on the list. I know that, but I mean, I have to give everyone their moment, and whatever comes out has to come out. And so, yeah, thank you, Kira. Thank you, sweetheart, for that. But yeah, Deja. And honestly, go to one of my videos in the past on because I have my Instagram page on there. If you want to talk to someone, because I look, hit me up, okay? I am here, and you can message me. We can talk if you're going through something. Please don't be afraid to hit me up if you are feeling like, I'm just really, I feel by myself, okay? Because I don't want anybody that ever encounters me to feel like they're in this by themselves, because there are people like me in this world that do have good intentions and are here for people. So if you're really just feeling weighed down in whatever moment, message me on Instagram and we can talk it through, okay? But I'll shade to your reading. I'll shade to that. So what do we have? So Jules is next. If my pen works. Okay. Jules 13. Are you in the building? And I love really quick. I love how you guys are in the comments, like encouraging her and just offering her words of wisdom and support. I love that so freaking much. I love that, especially in 2020, in this time where people get a rise out of seeing people down and hurt. Like, I love that on this channel, in this space, that we're able to uplift one another and just hold space for them. That's so incredibly beautiful. Like, I'm literally getting chills right now because I love so much the energy on my chat right now. So anyway, is Jules here? Oh, okay. Jules said, my bad. You sleep? No, I'm just playing. What are Anna's feelings for me as a friend? Okay. What are Anna's feelings for you as a friend? Yeah. Ashe, Deja. You're not alone, sweetheart. And even if you hold on really quick, Jules, one more message for Deja. Even if you feel like there's no physical person with you, just like you said earlier about spirit guides, meditate, boo. Meditate. Talk with your angels. Talk with your guides. You're never alone. There's always energies, entities with you. We're never alone. All right, Jules. Think about your own purpose. Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, honestly, guys, this is all I do with people. That's why, like, I don't have friends, because they get annoyed with me because I'm over here, like, they're talking about going to fucking Target and shit, and I'm like, okay, but what are you doing with your life? And they're like, oh my god, get out of here. I love meditating. Meditating has literally saved my life at one point where I was in my life. Like, meditation and connecting in that way saved my life. So I'm a huge advocate for meditation. So the message for the question that Jules had is, what are Anna's feelings for what are Anna's feelings? What are Anna's feelings, Spirit? Thank you. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of love and openness. I feel like Anna feels like she can really be open with you. She can confide in you. You're probably like her go-to person. I'm a girl. So sorry. Girl, I've been drinking. Look. Look, this cup was like pretty it was up there when I started. Okay, so I've been drinking. I'm so sorry. Um uh, but yeah, she feels like you can really trust her. I mean, you can really she can really trust you. Jesus. She can really trust you. When Heartstopper comes out, to me that reads as someone who's very open. There's no like lingering like there's no resentment, there's no there's nothing burdening her regarding you, if that makes sense. So I feel like she just has you in a really good place. Like you're her person. I feel like y'all have a very open and honest relationship. And I mean, I know that you said as a friend, so it could be a friendship, but relationship as far as like intimacy goes, as far as being able to confide in one another, I definitely see that channel being open. Hi, Miss Hart. I love how you guys are saying hi too. I love you guys so much. I might be drunk. I don't know. Manifest and giving and receiving. This is really beautiful. Just these three cards right here, Jules. So manifest, I see her kind of seeing a lot of potential in you. I see you guys being very powerful together. I definitely feel like this could be someone that is supposed to be a part of your soul tribe, or someone that's going to be in your life for a very long time. And a lot of that is because the energies are very like-minded, and this is a very you've heard of like kindred spirits, Jules, like kindred spirits, or even soulmate energy. Like I feel like you guys are very much in sync with each other. Excuse me. And I see that there is a beautiful symbiotic relationship. And I love to see cards like this when questions like this come out, because this card here tells me that there's a lot of it isn't parasitic, in the sense that you're not the one always giving and she's never reciprocating that. So there's no like exhaustion. Like this isn't an exhaustive, is that a word? Excuse me. This isn't someone who's exhausting to be around. This is not an energy vampire, essentially. Um, this is someone who likes to give as much as they receive. And so being around you guys, I'm pretty sure if like a camera crew was just to capture you guys hanging out together, a lot of people would come off feeling very inspired, because you guys are able to feed off of each other's energy. So it's really kind of it's a beautiful friendship or relationship in general. I feel like there's a lot of trust. There's a lot of I said the word openness, but even with that giving and receiving, that word is coming out once again. So I am seeing that. Anything else for Jules? I mean, honestly, like I keep hearing in my head, like, don't over talk it, because this is what we have. This is what we have. What is that fine balance about? Making sure that you guys are both taking care of yourselves. And I feel like this is someone that you can really trust to help check you, keep you in check. So when you're falling off, this is someone you can lean on. That's what I'm seeing from here. And vice versa. So make sure, Jules, that you are checking in on Anna. Make sure that she's good. Make sure that like this is one of those, like, I don't know if you guys have seen Grey's Anatomy, but you know how like Meredith and what the hell, Dr. Gray and Dr. Yang, you know how they were like Meredith was like, "You're my person, Christina." Like that to me is what I'm getting from here, is that Jules and Anna are like Dr. Yang and Dr. Gray. Like y'all are each other's person. So you're laughing. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like you're each other's person. So because of that, even like that, you're my sister's keeper thing. Like, just make sure you're checking in on her. If you haven't heard from her in a while, call her up and say, "Hey, you good, sis? What's going on?" Like, especially in times like this, like, look, you guys, I get it. Me and Kara just talked earlier about being empathic and just feeling the energy. The energy this whole year has been so fucking thick. It's insane. That's why I keep my ass in the house, because I don't like going outside, because I just feel sadness every time I go outside. So, because of that, and this year has been a big, huge hit for a lot of people. So it's so important. I just want to use Jules's reading as a message for all of you guys to make sure that you are checking in on the people that you love. Okay, don't take the day for granted because that person may not be here tomorrow. So make sure that you are checking in on the people that you love, that you care about. Let them know that you're here, and just make sure they're good. Okay. Make sure that you guys, some of you guys, you're strong enough to do that, to hold that, to hold space for someone. So just like we're holding space for people in this chat, some of you guys, you have to be able to do that for the other person. So for you specifically, Jules, this is just making sure that both of you guys keep each other in check. Okay, this is someone that's meant to help balance you out, and vice versa. So that's what I'm seeing with you. It's very, very beautiful energy. I see a lot of it's a lot of light energy. You probably have a lot of fun with each other too, which is, always good. To When you find someone that you can just have a lot of fun with and do absolutely nothing with, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, because there are a lot of people here that just, they haven't experienced that. So if you do have that, if you're fortunate to, definitely don't take it for granted, and make sure that that person knows that you don't, and that you love on them. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. We have a lot of fun together. Ashe. Ashe, Jules. And sorry, I thought you were a man earlier. I've been drinking. That's what I'm just gonna say. Every time I say something that's just not right, I'm just gonna be like, I'm drinking. This is my cup. Look, it's almost empty. Hold on, let me fill it. Unacceptable. If you're new in here and you're drinking, because it's 21 and up, I'm talking to the grown folks. Let me know what you're drinking. Deja and Kira have been on point with helping me stay on point. Y'all know I've been struggling. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I'm that drunk friend that, like, when she gets drunk, she just starts telling everybody how much she loves them. But like when I'm sober, like I'm just like, yeah, you're cool. But I'm drunk. I'm like, you guys are amazing. No, but you really are though. I love you guys' energy. I mean, I just went on a whole rant about Kara earlier, so she's already heard what I had to say about her. But I feel like as a collective, you guys on this chat is so much freaking beautiful energy, and I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you guys. You have literally made my Saturday, because I've been doing all kind of shit today, cleaning up, and I'm so glad I chose to go live today, even though this is like the third time I've tried to go live and I was having some technical difficulties. I'm so glad I pressed through, because this has literally been my whole day, and I'm so happy. So just a little moment of gratitude for you guys. Joe, are we on Joe? Yes, we're on Joe. Joe, are you here? Oh, yes, Crown Apple. Hey, turn up. Crown was one of the first things I ever drank as like liquor. I had a shot of Crown, and then I had a shot of Crown and no, I had a shot of Crown, and then I chased it with a Crown and Coke, because that's how savage I am. um, okay. What? No. Why is BP? Am I saying that right? Okay, yes. BP not communicating, and will he further the romantic connection? Ooh. Let me move this card, because I'm not really feeling drawn to using it like I thought I would. Put my other cards out here so they are reachable. Okay. 151. Dang, Tyler. That was your first drink? I mean, I'm not judging, but damn. Okay. That's literally me hugging my friends and crying about how. Yep. See? Wonders in. Yep. First was Hennessy. Hennessy. Y'all. See, I'm thinking I'm savage because I'm on Crown, and y'all over here at 151 and Hennessy. What the hell? I couldn't hang with y'all. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd make it. I've always been a lightweight. Always. That's why I like wine. Okay. All right. Why is BP not communicating, and will he further the connection? So first, let's talk about it. Why is he not communicating with Joe? Why is he not communicating with Joe? What's going on with that? Why is he not communicating? I think his feelings are hurt. Yeah, his feelings are hurt. What did you do? What did you do to him? Um, Ace of Wands, the Star card, Four of Cups. You didn't do anything. Page of Wands, Hierophant. What is this? What's going on? My 21st birthday party was lit. We couldn't leave the house to go to the party before we had a shot of Hennessy. That's funny. I just posted about how I needed someone to be straightforward and come correct or don't come at all. Joe, so don't freaking tell me you didn't do anything and then tell me what it you did. You oh my god. You absolutely did. You hit this man with some subtle shade and now you're trying to figure out why he's not talking to you. Girl, if you don't get out of here with that. Look, I am not sober enough. It wasn't? Are you sure? Well, because if it wasn't, then you may need to let him know that because I think he thought it was about him and he wasn't communicating before that. Okay. Let's clarify then. So, okay, so you hit him about oh no, you went online and said someone needs to be okay, wait. I need someone to be straightforward and come correct or don't come at all. And then you said it wasn't directed to him and he wasn't communicating before that or he what wait and he wasn't communicating before that he was hella flaky. I'm sorry, I feel like his feelings are hurt. And so that's why, I mean, Knight of Wands is in reverse, okay? Four of Cups is sideways. The Star card is sideways, and I just feel like he's just like he's not moving. He doesn't want to move. I don't know. I'm also feeling I mean, I don't know if he's a fire sign or if he's got fire in his chart, but I feel like he got his feelings hurt. Maybe he's a little sensitive. And you didn't realize he was sensitive, but I mean, I don't know if you even said something that was just maybe a little like jokey, but there I think he got in his feelings about something. And so he's just kind of like, I mean, look, I sometimes we get sensitive, we get in our feelings, even if, and so the most subtlest thing, it may not even have anything to do with you, but maybe something happened and it just magnetized, and then he decided, you know what, I just need, I'm out, or I'm just done, or I just need some space, or whatever. But it definitely I mean, and I'm not. I said, what did you do? Shit. But it looks like his feelings got hurt to me. Um, a lot of ones there. Yeah, Dejas. That's what I was like. I mean, I'm not sure if he's a fire sign because if he was a fire sign, this would make sense as to how sensitive he is. Because fire signs, I mean, shit, we love to say we're not sensitive, but we are. We are probably the most sensitive out of all of the cardinals. So, it was in general. He was supposed to be communicating correctly before that, but he wasn't. He told me he wanted to have a conversation with me and then fell off. Okay, why did he fall off? Why did he fall off, Spirit? Let's get some insight here. What was going on? Sorry if you hear me clear my nose. My allergies are terrible right now, so I'm so sorry, guys. King of Swords. Yeah. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is in reverse. 10 of Wands. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I can see that. He does. He looks disconnected. He looks like he's disconnected from a lot, actually, because Six of Wands is in reverse. So I feel like he's feeling unappreciated. I'm feeling like he doesn't feel like he's getting the acknowledgement or the recognition for something that he did. Or maybe he hasn't done or something. Like there's a lack of something that he's needing and he didn't get. And the moon card is coming out in like sideways position right next to the 10 of wands too. So yeah, I feel like he's just kind of like, I think he's, like, this motion where he's like, all right, like that's kind of what I'm feeling like. And I feel like maybe you didn't acknowledge. I don't know. It's like I said, feelings are hurt and something he's wanting recognition from. It's I mean, really think about it here. Is there something, because like I said, he comes off sensitive to me because we have wand energy heavy, like Deja said, more wand energy, 6 of wands, 10 of wands. So I'm trying to figure out, you said from who, he ain't really do nothing. He really do. He was supposed to be doing my photos and he ain't even do them. Okay, let me be straight with you, Joe. Because you sound like someone who's a straight shooter. Like, I call it how I see it. Like, if something's fucked up, I'm gonna tell you it's fucked up. And I mean, you can cry about it later, but like, it is what it is. And so I want you to really think. Yeah, very straightforward. Exactly. I want you to take a moment to blunt for real. I'm That's why I'm picking up on that. And I want you to really take a moment to um and before you respond or react, really think about whether or not you could have possibly said something to him that could have really hurt his feelings or rubbed him in a way to where he was like, you know what, I just need a moment, or I'm out right now. Like, really think about it. Because if he did happen to see the post that you put online and he's already in his sensitive mode and he saw that, even if it wasn't about him, he could have been like, "Oh shit, and she is this about me? She's talking about me?" And it could have just made it could have made it worse. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out right now, because every time I pull a card, I just keep getting that. I don't get anything outside of his feelings got hurt. You ain't out you ain't got to add you don't have to add him. That's the thing with sensitive people. You don't have to at them, especially if they already feel guilty or they already feel some kind of way about it. You don't have to at them. They're gonna feel some sort of way regardless. I just be posting real shit. You know what, Joe? Look, okay. This is what I think. This is what I think. I understand. Hold on, let me read this really quick. Hold on. Will he further the romantic connection? I just be posting real shit. All right, Joe, look. I need you to go and find somewhere in your body that sensitivity hat. This man is 30 years old and too old for that overly. See, okay, but see, look, this is the thing, because I'm gonna get real with you really quickly. Hmm. Hold on. So here's the thing. Ideally, we think that, well, someone is at this stage, as far as this 3D world goes, like someone is 30, someone is 40, and they're not, whatchamacallit, or, they're not at this stage or whatever. But everyone is still working through their own shit, you know? And we all come into this world with different experiences. My childhood is different from your childhood. Your childhood is different from his childhood. And so when I'm saying find that sensitive bone in your body to be relatable just for a second with him, I feel like that would do wonders for your relationship, because he's gonna feel heard. Because I'm telling you, this dude comes off sensitive as shit. Even if he doesn't tell you he's not, even if he tells you he's not sensitive, because guys love to do that. I'm not sensitive. Yes, the fuck you are. But we'll let you have it. You're not sensitive. But as women, we have to just be a little understanding. I feel like you may be coming off a little too hard on him or at him. And I feel like, giving him the floor and opportunity to kind of like express, and you kind of playing that, calmer mode just for a second, just to see what happens. Because now, I mean, shit, you don't have anything to lose. You can, I mean, this is experimentation purposes. You can just see what happens. Like, look, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna give you the floor, and I would like for you to tell me what's on your heart. Hold on, let me read you what you wrote. This man had a problem with communication, and I said never mind in November about what I asked him. Ever since then, he's been distant. Joe, look, I'm telling you, listen, listen. I know you feel like you didn't do anything. I know that. And I believe and I understand why you said that, and I believe you as far as you feeling like you didn't do anything. But this is the thing. You have to, if you're trying to understand someone, you have to put yourself or try to put yourself in their point of view, in their position. You have to try. Otherwise, you're only going to look at it from your point of view. You know what I mean? So, in your point of view, I'm sorry for blowing in the on the microphone. I need to buy a little thingy, but I didn't buy it. But in your point of view, you didn't do anything, and I understand that because you didn't. All you said was this, that, and that's it. But if you try to understand where he's coming from, or even just ask him where he's coming from, and allow him to feel that you've created a safe space for him to communicate, I wonder what would happen from that. I know vulnerability. I know. And that's what I'm saying. That hard thing that I was saying, like you come off like a straight shooter. I feel like there's a bit of hardness about you. And it's not a dig. It's really just an observation. And I understand that there's been parts of your life where you've had to probably fight or protect yourself because of things that have happened to you in the past. And so I get that. We all create certain things sometimes in our lives as defense mechanisms because we don't want something to happen that maybe has happened before in the past. So I get why. I understand why. But just as you're saying vulnerability is hard for you, there's something going on with him that is he's struggling with and dealing with, and he for some reason feels like he can't talk to you about it. And so if you want to be able to understand where he's coming from, or if you want a romantic relationship with him, you it must be a priority for you with regards to your relationship. It must be a priority to make sure you establish a safe space with him where he can come and talk to you. Of course, I'm gonna be protective. Yeah, but see, the thing is, when you're talking about romantic relationships, like, and I've told this to my friends before because they're like, "Oh, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to be hurt." And I'm like, "Look, dude, in relationships, there's always going to be that risk. Like for example, me, I that's what I'm saying. I relate to that. I was a very hard person. I was that independent. I don't need no man to do shit for me. I got it. Back the fuck up. Like I, I was that person. So I get it because I got my heart broke. The first real relationship I was in, I was cheated on. Like, just didn't I felt like I didn't deserve it. So I get why there could be this need to kind of shield yourself. But vulnerability, the fact that you even said, "Oh, I have a problem being vulnerable. Vulnerability is not easy for me." It's not easy for you because that's the lesson in this. So, you kind of pulling down that barrier for a second and opening up to him because he's maybe sensing that and feeling like, well, I can't talk to her about this. And or I'm kind of in my feelings about something that happened. And it's like, if you care to know, this is something that I really feel like you may want to work on for him and for you guys. Yeah, there's some healing for you. I definitely feel that. You got a lot of healing to work on. And honestly, that healing needs to be a priority too, because if you don't work on that, you can't treat every person, or can't give them the energy that because of what happened to your ex fiance. And a lot of times we make new people punish for what we make new people punish. We punish new people. Can I talk? We punish new people for the things that people in our past have done. Now's a good opportunity to, I think, really work on that and ask yourself, like, okay, I have a problem with being vulnerable. Is that something that I want to continue to have a problem with, or what am I going to do to change it? Because I think that their relationship question is a bit premature. Because if you don't, you'll keep running into the same problems as far as distancing. Absolutely, Deja. The lesson, and that's the thing about life in the universe, is like when the universe hands you your test and you don't learn the lesson. And when people ask themselves, like, man, why do I keep doing this? I keep, in the same shit. Like, why does this keep happening to me? A lot of times it's because you didn't learn the lesson the first time. So, yeah, I agree with Deja. I absolutely agree with Deja. Right now, I think that it's your challenge is not even romantic right now. It's about trying to open yourself up a little bit, and be fearless, be that person for yourself and say, you know what, I am going to be vulnerable, and whatever happens, I'm okay with it, but I'm going to put myself out there because I can experience the best thing out of this relationship or the worst thing, but either even at the end of the day, it's an experience. And it's not about good and bad and right and wrong. It's an experience. It's a memory of it. Okay. So but I definitely think that, as far as your reading is concerned, because I always try to make sure I answer people's questions because sometimes I go left. But I definitely feel like that's the reason why he's distancing himself from you. It's because he got his feelings got hurt. And it was something about that. And so, I mean, trying to create a safe space for him to come and talk to you, I think would be really worth your while when it comes to the relationship with him. I'm just seeing that he be trying to get my attention to stalking me on Instagram. Yeah, because he doesn't want to talk to you, but or not doesn't want to talk to you. I don't feel like he doesn't want to talk to you. I feel like he is, like I said, he's in his feelings. So it's like it's not that he's not interested in you. So yeah, he's gonna check on you. Guys do that all the time. Hey, I'm just checking on you. Like all your exes do that. Hey, I'm just kind of trying to see how you live and you good. Yeah, I'm good. They do that because they want to know, but at the same time there's something blocking him. Actually, I feel like there's both of you guys are blocking each other, honestly. um be wise. Be wise here. Shout out to Kira and Deja for helping me out in the comment section. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So I just made Kira a moderator for helping me out with that list. So now everybody can refer to Kira and Deja. But yes, be wise. Okay, you are here. Okay, how my love life will look in the near future. I am single, and you are a Cancer. Okay, yeah. Okay, so wrapping up with Joe, yeah, I know that was a little bit of a hard reading, as far as like getting the messages to you. Um, but I feel like, it was definitely a bigger picture that Spirit really wanted you to see. And so maybe now is just a really good time for you to reflect. This is definitely a reflection moment for you. But if you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in here, or you can DM me on Instagram and we can talk more about it. I definitely don't mind. So, I'm here. I just want to let you know. So, anyway, um sorry about the Cancer jokes. It's just funny. What did you say about cancers? I missed it. How my love life will look in the near future. Be wise, really quick, because I got it wrong earlier with Jules. But are you a man or a woman, or like what's your pronoun? Because I don't want to get it wrong or anything like that. Woman. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hmm. All right, Spirit. Let me split the deck. I'll put it in the comment section, Joe. What is my Instagram name? Oh, okay. I know what it is. I've changed that thing so many freaking times. It's Demi So Indigo. Oh, and that's me, by the way. I know that's it might be confusing for you guys coming in, like, or like, just dropping in. You're like, who is this person in the comment section that says Demi Indigo? That's me. I'm just commenting from another page because my computer is all the way over there and nobody has time to go try to type over there. All right, but that's my Instagram handle. It might be on private. I'm not sure, but just send me a message anyway, and I'll look for it. If you do that, let me know. Okay. All right, BYs. Ooh, that fell in my lap. I'm gonna keep that. It's like let's get started. Um, in the near future, love life. I see King of Cups came out. I mean, yeah, King of Cups came out and literally sat in my lap. And here's another one in my lap. Ten of Pentacles. There's something new coming. It's new, it's solid, but it's new. So there's gonna be it's like a new uh yeah, like a new relationship. I don't know if I necessarily it's not really clear right now if it's going to be something permanent, like you're happily ever after, but I do see love coming for you in this. Actually, you know what? No, that's not what they're saying. No, no, no. Love is coming for you. It's just like the thing that you're looking for, that ideal partner. Spirit is like it's coming. It's just taking a little bit of time. Because we do have Ten of Pentacles. I was gonna say it may not be something permanent, but it's not that it's not permanent. It's just that it's gonna take some time. That permanent thing that you're looking for is it's still in the making. It's kind of like it's still baking. It's kind of like what I'm hearing is baking. It's not ready yet, but I definitely feel like it's coming for you. Queen of Cups in reverse. What is that about, Spirit? What is Queen of Cups for? Five of Wands. Very interesting. What is this? What is this Five of Wands about, too? This Queen of Cups and Five of Wands. Hmm. I feel like the next person though that may come into your life, I feel like there's gonna probably be a little bit of drama with that. So I definitely want you to kind of pay attention to that, because I feel like there's someone coming that is very manipulative, or maybe you have someone that's kind of in your life a little bit, that's maybe a little friend or someone that you're interested in right now. I mean, I know you said you're single, but if there is someone that you're currently interested in right now, I feel like there's someone. It's like I feel like there's manipulative energy here, and there's a little bit of conflict as well, and I don't feel like it's something that is it's for you. Yes, it's another Cancer man. Ashe. Okay. Thank you for that confirmation. Yeah, I'm not getting good vibes from him. He is the king of drama. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, because I see this Five of Wands right here, King of Swords, Ten of Swords. Girl, run. I don't like it. Like I said, I know you said you're single, but like there's and another Aries around me. No, I feel like whoever the drama one was is who I'm talking about. And Spirit is like, that's not your key. You see, Queen of Cups came out, and then these I asked for clarification. These three came out. It's not good. I don't think you're gonna like it. Not with the real offer. Uh yeah. That's because the person that's for you isn't he's not done baking yet. He's not done baking. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, yeah, I was off camera. You didn't even see that flip. Jeez, look at this though. You got Empress, High Priestess, Page of Swords. Girl, you are the shit, okay? And I need you to just continue walking around with your head held high, carrying that beautiful goddess energy. And you just wait. You say, look, my king is coming for me. And I'm gonna sit here and sit pretty until he gets here. Because this is beautiful. Like, you are a very smart, intelligent person. I feel like you already know what it is that you want. And I mean, I know you can be, look, we 21 and up, we grown here, okay? So I know you may be entertaining these dudes. You probably just getting your little fix, and then you keep it moving. But I definitely feel like you should probably remain a little unattached to these men, because your king is still baking. He ain't came yet. And this is a you season. All right. So, make sure you check these men, make sure they stay where they're supposed to be at. They don't. If you told them, you establish the rules, hey, you don't call me before 8 o'clock, you don't come over here before, like, you know what I mean? Like, spirit is saying, you run this shit. Okay, you run it, not them. This is all about you. And until your king is done baking and comes to you, because right now, like I said, I haven't had any indicators that he's on route right now. He's still in that oven getting his shit together, because when he comes, he's gonna come correct, and you gonna know it. He's gonna show up, and you're gonna be like, yep, that's him. That's him. It'll just, I'm feeling it. I literally got chills as I said it. You're gonna know. So that's what I have for you right now. Like, I don't even want to say much more, because Empress and High Priestess say it all the way. He is baking for far so long, many years. Hey, look, first of all, time is a 3D thing. That is not spiritual. Spirit doesn't give a fuck about time, okay? And I honestly look at it like sometimes when we want when something is really for us, it's worth it. It's worth the wait. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you don't wait, and when you just take something, you end up being dissatisfied. Like, it's the difference between marinating meat for, I don't eat meat, but I'm gonna just use the metaphor. The difference between, cooking some meat that you just came home from the grocery store, and putting it on the stove and just making it and eating it. It's like, yes, all right, but the meat that's been marinating in a bag with all this delicious seasoning for the last 3 days or 2 days, that meat is different. It hits different, and you remember it differently. It's a different experience. So please understand that time and hours and months and years, that is a 3D world thing, and spirit does not give a fuck about that. And so we have to remember that. Okay. But like I said, look, you got your distractions, and you're probably the first person this whole reading. I mean, this whole time I've been live, you're probably the first person that I've sat here and said, like, or that I felt like, yeah, she could do her distraction. She can do that, because I feel like this Page of Swords is telling me, like, you know how to, you know what to do with it. But yeah, I would just say patience right now is the name of the game, boo. That's really what I would say about that. I'm gonna pull one more card out of this deck, because that's what I feel led to do. Hey, everybody else after Jenna, I don't know if Jenna's still in here, but I'll go live another time, because I've been on here for like 2.5 hours, and I really need to call my husband back, because he's called me twice, and I don't like leaving him on hold. So I'm gonna get through this list, this Wonders in and Jenna, and then everyone else, like, I would just say subscribe and hit the notification bell, so when I do go live and I do these again, you can definitely get your question in. Okay, calling in your soulmate. Look at that. God damn it. Be wise. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. There you go. That's confirmation. There you go. Calling in your soulmate. This is your soulmate that's coming. So no, it may not come to you next week or next month, but it's because it's divinely written for you to experience this love. It's divinely written for you. So you have to be patient. You don't want to rush that. You really don't. Because honestly, calling on your soulmate before he's ready can oftentimes end. You can find yourself in a lot of chaos because you weren't patient. So I implore you, sister, to be patient. Be patient with him and his process, so that when he comes to you, he can come correct. Okay. But they're saying focus on the affirmations. You don't have trust anymore. I mean, if you want to go against what the cards are saying, we all have free will and we all have choice. I mean, I'm never going to rob you of your choice, but I'm just telling you, this is what I'm reading. And I feel like just kind of instead of focusing so much on like what you don't have, excuse me, instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus more on, like I said, this high priestess and this empress energy. And by that, by high priestess and empress energy, I'm talking about that goddess in you. And also, you could stand to strengthen the connection with spirit. I mean, you mentioned you don't have trust. I think you're leaning to things that really aren't helping you. I mean, you may be looking too much into what everyone else is doing or what you see, and you're comparing that and the lack and the thing that you identify as lack. But um, really, it's just because what you have is it's just I feel that way. I'm sorry. I can't sugarcoat this shit. Like I feel like what's for you is it's so beautiful. It's not meant to be rushed. So, I mean, I know you're feeling very, not happy about it. You're discontent about it. You feel like you deserve it, and you do. And it's coming. Nothing on here has said anything about you not getting love. It's just patience. It's just patience. So, look, I am going to I'm going to send you good energy, and I am excited for you. I mean, if you can practice patience, I don't believe that you will regret it. And while you're waiting, you don't have to be bored. You got these distractions. Just watch that other dude that I said is about this drama and mess. Watch him, because I don't think that's a good thing for you. But that's what I have. That's what I have for you. And I mean, sometimes it's not always what we want to hear, but spirit doesn't always tell us what we want to hear. But they will show up and kind of correct us and tell us what we need to hear, you know? So she said, Lord, I can't type. What are you in there doing, Kira? Oh, you said patient, like a patient in a hospital? Girl. You're depressed about it. You're depressed about it, Be Wise. Hold on, Wonders in. Wonders in, are you still in here? Check in with me really quick while I talk to Be Wise. You're depressed about it because, like I said, you're focusing too much on the lack, and that's going to create depression. When you focus on, well, I don't have this or this isn't happening, that's all your reality becomes. And I speak about this a lot on my channel. Words are powerful. Words are spells. So when you focus on, I don't have this isn't happening, and you're not using the opportunity of gratitude, you're gonna continue to create this realm of depression. And I'm speaking from a place of being a depressed person before in my past, struggling with depression. It's a mental thing. And so what I want you to understand is, instead of focusing so much on what you don't have or how you've waited this long and it's not happening for you and you're upset about that, in those moments, find gratitude. So just like you said right here, I want you to actually practice this right now, if you wouldn't mind, Be Wise. As you just said, so I don't know, I'm depressed about this. I want you to find something that you're grateful for in your life about this situation. Can you do that? Can you find something that you're grateful about as far as this partner? Like, I know he's not here yet, but is there something about him not being here that you're grateful about though? Like, can you find something? Oh my gosh. Hold on, my cards just exploded. Wonders in. All right. Yes, you're here. What's your question, boo? And your name is kind of not letting me know whether you're a man or a woman or your pronoun. So let me know what your pronoun is so I know how to refer to you. So Wonders in, type in your question, and Be Wise, if you could answer my question, that would be great. All right. Wonders in said, am I correctly interpreting spirits? I'm correctly interpret. Am I? Jeez, I cannot drink. I mean, cannot talk. It's the liquor. Am I correctly interpreting Spirit's message about the male Pisces AE from my past and him being my happily ever after that will come for me? I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a Sagittarius. All right, thank you. Thank you, Wonders In. Okay, so you're a Sag, and you want to know, I'm going to read that again. So you feel like you're saying you want to know if you have if you want confirmation that what spirit has said about your male Pisces, um that's who you'll be with and that he will be with you. Okay. Okay, 1 second, Wonders In. Hold on, boo. 1 second. Be Wise, thank you so much. I really appreciate you um responding. Um and you saying Cancer makes so much sense to me. That makes so much sense why you're feeling this way, because you feel incomplete right now. Because cancers, every cancer I know, their family is what they literally center around. So I look, I'm totally understanding what you're saying, and I get it. Excuse me. And so really, if you want to speed this process up, and you believe in this, because I don't want to put beliefs on anybody, but if you believe in magic, if that's something that you do or you're interested in, or it doesn't go against your faith and whatever it is that you have, or would have faith in, you could practice uh shaping your reality. Now, I don't talk about it a lot on my channel because I feel like it's just something that's very, how do I say this? Mm, it's kind of advanced. It's not beginner friendly, the shit I'm talking about. But there are ways to bring someone to you. I want you to understand what that means. And by that, I mean understand the Hermetic principles of practicing magic. But if it's something that you're wanting and it's that badly, then I would say, and we can talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it too much on my live stream because, um, and a damn sure not on YouTube right now. But I would say that's an option for you. You always have options. I call you guys co creators for a reason. So if you're not really wanting to be patient, I know I say you should because it's just a good practice to have. But if you're just like, no, fuck that, I want it now. There you can create it with magic. So it's just about what you want to do. It's your world, you know. Aries in the house, Team Aries. Yeah, I'm an Aries sun, so y'all know I'm crazy. All right. Sorry, Wonders In. I'm here. I'm back. I'm back. Spirit told you that this Pisces is the person that's for you. This is your person, and you want confirmation because you were told that this is your happily ever after, and you're a Sagittarius. Okay, it's your birthday season. All right. I'm gonna pull from this first, actually. These cards are really difficult to shuffle. All right. What do we got, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Thank you. Do you see these images? Wonders In? Your birthday's on the 14th. Oh shit! Happy birthday, boo! What is that? Monday? Happy birthday! Oh snap! It's your birthday. I would sing, but I don't want to torture you. So let's talk about it. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on one another. Oh wait, no, instead of placing your focus on another, now's the time to give to yourself. So what I'm seeing here, I want to put them back this way because I like the images. They're real cute. Um Everybody over there saying happy birthday. Yes. Happy birthday. Cheers to you. I want to say spirit is correct. This is your confirmation. I do feel like this is your person. But I also feel like spirit wants you to watch how invested you get with them. Spirit is wanting you to remember not to lose yourself in this relationship, because I feel like you maybe have the tendency to like go all in when you meet someone, and that person just becomes a lot for you, everything for you. And spirit is like, yes, this is your person and we're letting you know ahead of time, but we want you to keep your feet on the ground. Okay, don't this head over heels shit. The idea of it is good, but we don't want you to lose yourself. And so that is the concern that I'm kind of feeling from this card specifically, because they're saying, while you're going to be all over this person, because there's a lot of sexual energy right here, I see. So it's like, yes, you love them. Yes, you're sexually attracted to them. And yes, y'all are connected. Um, but we still need you to make sure that you know who you are even inside of this union. And that is something that is oftentimes hard for people to do, because especially if they wear their heart on their sleeves, we can get so invested in our partner that we lose our sense of self. And what I want you guys to always remember, and I'm going to use Wonder Zen's reading to let you guys know this. What's so important is that, yes, while you're in a relationship, while you're experiencing it, it's always important that you do check ins with yourself so that you are not just doing something just for the sake of it. And so you're always aware of, well, who is Wonder Zen? Who am I? And are the things that I'm doing because I truly want to do them, or because my partner's doing them, or because I want to make my partner happy, but I don't know what my happiness is. Like, make sure you always keep yourself in check. So hey, Jenna, don't put your question in now, because I'm more than likely going to ask you to put it in when I call your name. So you would just be typing it again, and I don't want you to have to do that. But yeah, so I wouldn't put it in now unless you just really want to. Um, um, oh yeah, or you just do it Kira said. Okay, Kira's the boss. Kira and Deja, they're the boss. Mm, and I'm so grateful to have them. Um, so actually, Kira and Deja, because you've been helping me out so much, if you guys could DM me or send me an email. My email should be in one of my videos. It's Demi was here contact at gmail.com. Send me an email or DM me, because I want to talk to you guys about something. It's super important. Okay, sorry. Back to your reading. Sorry, Wonders, and I'm sorry I got sidetracked. I've been drinking. But yeah, I feel like it's important that you know that. But yeah, I'm seeing confirmation with three cards that's saying like, yes, this is your person. What you heard was correct, and yeah, it's just. I mean, I just see yes. That's all I keep seeing right now. But I'm gonna pull some more cards so we can get some more questions about this, because now I'm just a little nosy. I just want to know what's going on. What's going on with these two? Oh, look at that. You got well-deserved reward over here. You got heart chakra, giving and receiving. Some cards are repeating for you because the same thing, win or lose. So I feel like it's the same kind of tell, where it's like you got three cards that are saying yes, yes, yes. And then you got the other card that's saying, but don't lose yourself. Let me read what you said. I didn't even see this. It says, I wonder. No, no, no. I can't read. I have gotten so many strong signs from spirit, like never before. that I was questioning myself, but I'm happy to get this confirmation. Yeah, girl, you are in tune. You are in tune with spirit, and I shade of that. But yeah, you heard correct. You heard clearly. I want you to manage your expectations though, because just because this is your person and just because you got the confirmation doesn't mean that that everything is going to fall into place right now, and it doesn't mean that everything is going to be rainbows and sunshines and unicorns right now either. I feel like every single time I pull a card, it's that last card or one of the cards out of the four that tells me yes, 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 but, so we had back here, we had yes, 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 but, and here I see the same thing. I see, yes, this is the person. You are correct, and what you're wanting and putting out there is coming, and it's coming into fruition, and this is someone that is equally yoked with you. So there's a lot of symbiotic relationship. I said that for one of you guys earlier when this card came out because I love that word symbiotic, which basically symbiotic means, for those who don't know, it means equal parts given and receiving. So symbiotic is the opposite of parasitic, which means there's just one person receiving and the other person is the source to that and getting depleted. So this is a very beautiful relationship. Um, excuse me, but at the same time, win or lose comes out, and I see that card as one that's saying, I think that someone, either you or him, there's something that you're needing to let go of, and I feel like that was the expectations that I was saying earlier, where the expectations of what you think is going to happen in this relationship, in this union, definitely keep that in check. Okay. I want you to remain open. We have heart chakra here. So I want you to remain open and allowing. Okay. That's a big word for you here, Wonders In, is to remain allowing. Remain allowing to whatever spirit has for you guys to go through together. Okay. Take the lead, clarity and beliefs. Take the lead is coming in here. So, now, oftentimes I like to say, as divine feminine, sometimes we tend to act out of that, and we go into our masculine side and we take over it, and it's not always yielding us the best results. But for you, spirit is saying, now is a good time to take the advancement and do something. So maybe your person is kind of twiddling their thumbs, and spirit is saying, hey, you can take the lead. Like, you've just gotten clarification there. I understand I would probably not have them come into my life for a few years. So I know I have to manage my expectation. No, maybe not a few years, because like I said, spirit just came in and said take the lead. So I mean, at this point, I feel like you've kind of gotten the green light. I'm just saying, as you've gotten the green light, don't try to steer this relationship into something that you want it to be, instead of allowing spirit to form what they have for you within this relationship. That's what I was saying. But as far as like, should I go for it? Spirit is saying, hey, go for it. Take the lead. And clarity and belief just comes through. And I see that card as being something that says you are equally yoked with this person. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. Um, Kira, Instagram would be better if you got my Instagram handle. It would be better. But yeah. What in this deck for Wonders In, please, regarding her relationship? Ooh, look at that. Oh shit. Okay. Heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. There you go. And what was I just saying about take the lead? So now Spirit's just getting a little more detailed with you and saying, hey, talk to them, open up to them. Now is a good time to be a little blunt, take on a little bit. I don't know if Joe's in here, but like Joe's energy of just being blunt and saying, hey, you know, what's good? This is what's, like, open up, basically, open up to them. So, Demi, so Indigo. Yep. That's my Instagram, at least for the time being. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, Spirit is definitely saying Wonders In. Go ahead and talk to them. And of course, like if it doesn't resonate with you to do it, I don't want you to do anything that you feel uneasy doing or uncomfortable doing. But if that's something that kind of, you feel good about doing that, and you're just kind of like maybe hesitant or you're waiting for a sign or something, this is your sign right here. Spirit is saying, take the lead. You guys are on the same page. Yes, this is your person. And now's the time to at least let him know, like, hey, I would like to have a conversation with you. I'm ready for a heart to heart. I want to know what's on your mind and what you see in this. And like, this is what I was told by spirit. What were you told? Like, if he's spiritually inclined and intuitive like you are, this would be a very beautiful conversation. But definitely all confirmations for you. So that's what I have for you, Wonders In, and I hope that resonated. And if it did, I'm very grateful for that. Um, we're gonna move on to our last reading, which is Miss Jenna. Jenna, are you here? Is Jenna here? Did Jenna leave? Oh, she's here. Thank you so much, Wonders In and Jenna, for waiting patiently. I know my readings, like, it could be a minute, but I appreciate your patience. It doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate you guys. Um, Kara, you don't have to yell, okay? She's here. Jenna's here. Kara, calm down. Jenna, go drink some water. Oh my God. Moderators yelling at my. Oh shit. Jenna, stop yelling at I mean Jenna, Kira, stop yelling at Jenna. Um no, it's fine. It's fine, Jenna. She's like, Jenna. Okay. Oh my god, you guys give me so much life right now. Okay, so Jenna's question is, can I know what Kayla, okay, I can't see. Hold on. Can I know what Caleb is my phone it is. Let me take it off the charger because I can't see. Can I know what Caleb's current feelings and future actions towards me are? He is a Libra and I'm a Virgo. Well, look, boo, I'm married to a Libra. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, okay? They don't know. I don't even need cards for that. They'll do what you want to do. No, I'm joking. Okay. You want to know his current feelings and future actions. I'm so glad, Tyler. I'm so glad you like hanging out. I probably will do these lives later in the day too, just so that I can make sure everyone can come on. So maybe I'll do this like regularly because I'm having so much fun with you guys. We're only 22. He's emotionally immature. Yeah, I'm like 6 days older than him. Yeah, well, the thing is, you're a Virgo. You're a Virgo. So um I honestly feel, especially you saying you guys are young, you may be steering this for a little bit of time until he is able to mentally catch up if this is the person that you want to choose to be with. Because by nature, as a Libra, he's naturally inclined to just follow up with you. I would say, though, if you know his Venus sign, that would be even more helpful, specifically because we are talking about romance. Um, So, and you're a Libra moon. Yeah, so I mean, it's funny because Libras can typically get along and they can be with everyone. They're kind of the sign of neutrality. So yeah, oh, you can look. Okay, good. Yeah, let me know what his Venus is because that'll be super helpful and your Venus. Your Virgo Venus? Oh shit. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards while you do that. But I can just tell you without even pulling cards, like, um, him being young and him still, I mean, he's still, I'm even feeling like with the age thing, um, he's still trying to find himself. So to kind of put any expectations of anything lasting longer than a year right now, even if he says that to you, it's kind of like I would take that with a grain of salt and definitely watch his actions more, because a Libra's actions versus their words, because you have to understand Libras are the air sign, okay? And they're right in the middle too. So Libras are a little more smart and coy than the Gemini is, because the Gemini is the first sign within the air sphere. And so that's why Geminis get that bad rap, because, they don't really think a lot when they talk. Just like Aries is the first sign in the fire cardinal. So Aries are the more sensitive out of all three, and that's just the truth. And so with a Libra, you have to watch their actions, because they have the best intentions and they can talk a good game, but oftentimes the truth lies in how they follow that up with their actions. So I will say that as well. But feelings and future actions. He's a Virgo Venus. Oh shit. Kira, drink some water. Damn it. How I'm gonna put my mod in timeout? Like, cause she's oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm the only person in the history of YouTube to have to put my mod in timeout because she's drunk. No, I'm not. No, you're not in timeout. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Current feelings is let's see. Temperance in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 9 of Wands. Woo! Jeez. Ooh, Chile. 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups. This dude wants you. He wants you. Yeah, 9 of Wands. So there's definitely some clinginess there. Like he wants to have a firm grip on you. He does not want to let you go. As far as he's concerned, you are his. That is his intentions, okay? Um and I see him really, it's like he's wanting to go the distance. I still feel like what I said before, because temperance is in reverse. So it's like he's still trying to figure his shit out. So I would not be planning to like do some real committed shit with him right now. Like, I mean, if you can help it, like don't move in with this dude right now. Let him mature a little bit, because he's probably still going to do some stupid shit, even though his heart is in the right place, and he let you go. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He wants you. I don't even care about that. He wants, I feel like he wants you. And this is the at the end of the, it's one of those things, like 10 of Cups comes in, it's like this is someone that you're someone that he can see himself with long term. I would like to understand what happened though, as far as letting you go, because then we can dissect that, and I can just use what my natural intuition and then the cards too to understand what happened there. But I still feel like he has like heavy feelings for you. You're someone that he does have fulfillment with, and he can see himself with long term. We were committed. We were committed, but he broke up with me because he couldn't balance work, school, and relationship. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, All my readings say this about us, though. So what are you doing? You're just like, all your readings say that this is the person for you, but you're like, but he broke up with me. But I'm like, look, we're speaking big picture here. I don't really give a fuck about why he broke up with you right now, as far as like it determining your future. I did want to know why you broke up to explain maybe where he is right now, but because, like I said earlier, I mean, I said this earlier, um, where he is at 22, young, and he's a Libra, like I wouldn't, if you were with him, I would tell you, watch him with a grain of salt. But since you're not with him, it really just kind of highlights one, I do appreciate the fact that he was, mature enough to not string you along, and basically keep you waiting, or make you feel left out or whatever, and fuck up the relationship. Like, I do kind of like the fact that he said, I just can't do this right now, because that's kind of hard to do, to make that decision. So I will kind of say, like, that's not a bad thing, that he is trying to balance everything out, because like I said, I feel like he does hold you in a certain regard, and he does want the relationship to work, and maybe he feels like, if I stay with her right now while I'm trying to balance all of these things and juggle all of these things, the relationship will be ruined, and then maybe we won't be able to get back together. Maybe something, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big gamble. Um, so sad, but we kept my stuff at his house to revisit our relationship in the future. Yeah, he doesn't want me to wait. I mean, look, excuse me. I'm gonna drink real quick. He comes off he actually comes off more mature than I gave him credit for, honestly. He does, because the fact that he was able to make that tough decision says a lot. And then even the fact that you're telling me that your stuff is at his house, and I mean, the door is not shut. That's basically what I want you to understand and take from this. The door is not the door is not shut. It's just cracked, you know? Um, it's that's why I said I'll say it again. Pay attention to his actions, because if he said, "Hey, Jenna, now's not the right time. I can't be with you. I can't give you the attention that I feel like you need or deserve." Um, yeah, he probably is mad. Libras are sensitive. They really are. Um, and a Virgo likes consistency. So even though you broke up, I really don't think he expected much to change. And so if you just ghosted him, I could see him understand, like, I could see him getting to the point where, he's not really happy. I mean, Virgos are fierce. You know that. You're a Virgo Venus. Yeah, he said that, but he also told me to move on. Girl, he don't mean that shit. I mean, it's the politically correct thing to say. Don't wait for me. Yeah. I mean, and I agree with him. Like, don't just wait for him. Like, live your life. Don't put your life on pause for anybody. Because at the end of the day, you came into this world alone, and you will leave this world alone. So don't wait on anybody. Live your life. Do what you want to do. And I said this in my last video. I don't know, in one of the cards, one of the one of the groups, that personally, I'm a firm believer in, if two people are meant to spend this lifetime together, the universe, crazier things have happened where these people found their way together. I'm talking people from like different parts of the world coming together and being together. So if you guys were truly meant to be together, you will. And a lot of times it's our resistance to the opposite that prolongs it, or just messes it up. We get in our own way, essentially. And so I'm just saying here, like, there's a lot of potential. World card. World card here. I feel like this relationship is not, it's not over. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm seeing. He was like, do you not know how special you are? You deserve everything. And he never let me pay for anything. So when we had the COVID scare, he felt like he couldn't provide for us. My father's a Libra, super sensitive. Yeah. Look, my husband is a Libra. Like, you guys don't understand. I hope he's not watching this. Um, LOL, I miss him. It's been almost 2 months since we've talked, and this is the longest we've talked. Shaking my head. Girl, I think this is just your season. What does Kara need to learn right now in this particular season? Because I already told you this is not over, but let's figure out what you need to get, what you need to do during this period of just not being together. Okay, okay, okay. I'll take him out. I think you need to. Okay, I'm gonna really try not to confuse you here. But we have five of swords here, and we have ace of swords in reverse, and then we have two of swords in reverse. Um, so you said you've been getting readings, and all the readings have been saying the same thing about they've been saying the same thing. What I'm seeing right now is, during this season of you not being with him, One, you need to accept it because spirit now is coming out and saying, Jenna, you're not accepting reality right now. You're not accepting what has happened. And I feel like um there's a moment in which when you accept, you begin to relax and back down. I think that instead of trying to progress forward with this notion of we're going to be together, even though I'm saying, yes, I do believe that you will end up back with each other, and your readings in the past have said that. Right now, that is the macro level. So, right now at the micro, y'all aren't together. So, what does Jenna need to do? And Jenna needs to accept what's happened. Jenna needs to accept what's happened. And it doesn't mean that this person can't be in your life. In fact, this is a great opportunity for you guys to maybe establish a stronger level of friendship, you know? Maybe now's an opportunity for you to work on something that Jenna wants to do. Or maybe if you don't want to do that, maybe now's the opportunity to try to see where you can help him. Where can you help him at? You know? Because if he said that, look, my priority right now is this, I can't be this for you right now, that tells me that he wants to, but he can't. And he loves you enough to not want to put you through some shit. And so instead of looking at it as we're not together, I'm sad, you could, I'm just going to spit some game at you real quick. You could try to find a way to make yourself um useful in his life. He's not even talking to you. Hey, what'd I say? Make yourself useful. He'll talk to you if you come to him with some sort of value. He will. So, like, for example, it's just this example. He's studying a lot. He's busy. If you like to cook or you're good at cooking, go bring him some food. He's not gonna ignore you. If he does, then you come talk to me about it, and then I'll give you some other stuff because that's crazy. I've never heard of a man denying food. That's weird. But yeah. So that's just a off the top of my head example of providing value for him right now, because right now he doesn't feel good about what he has to bring you or what he has to put on your table, and so the pressures of what a relationship means to him, he can't live by. Basically, he can't meet those standards, so he'd rather not be that to you right now. But it doesn't mean that it's over, and it doesn't mean that y'all can't talk. I know y'all aren't talking right now, but we have to understand that sometimes, shit just happens. But like, if you truly wanted to, do something, find something that he needs that you can do. We used to cook together, go bring him some food. When he ignores your text, what are you telling him? Like, what? See, that's the thing. We have to think about it. If someone's ignoring our text messages, what am I texting that he feels he should ignore? Because if I'm saying something that he has something to benefit from or gain something from, um, he wouldn't ignore it. So my question is, if he's been studying and working all day and all night, and you say, "Hey, I accidentally made too much lasagna tonight. Do you want me to come bring you some?" You're probably hungry. Or, "Hey, I made tacos. I know you really like tacos. I can come bring you some." Like, present yourself as more of a friend than a girlfriend right now. But I know it's hard. I mean, to be honest with you, like, my husband right now, there was a moment we broke up for, how long did we break up for? It was like a month before we got married. It was like a month we were apart. And I was, at that moment, I was terrified that I was gonna lose him. I was terrified that, we weren't gonna find our way back to each other because it was not good. It really wasn't. But it was crazy because when I started focusing more on myself and less on the relationship, I feel like honestly spirit took care of that stuff and we began to mend the issues that we had. And I'm not going to say it like this is the story that's for you, but I want you to understand that things are not always as they seem to be. That's what I'm trying to say. So just because he's not talking to you, or just because he broke up with you, it doesn't mean oh well, it's been 2 months for you. Yeah, I'm not trying to say it so that you use it as a marker. What I'm saying is that I was sure that we weren't going to be together, and things have just changed. They've turned. And so I just want you to understand, don't lean on your doubts as something to say like, well, it's not going to happen because I just don't see it happening. Stranger things have happened, but I think you need to have a little bit of hope and faith. Don't give up. I wouldn't give up. Nothing in these cards say give up. He lives 45 minutes away, so you can't just bring him some food. Shit. All right. Well, let's think. I mean, I'm willing to brainstorm for a little bit until I get off. What's something those that's what I'm saying. Think about it. I mean, you know the situation better than I do. What is something that you have to offer that could be valuable for him in this phase of his life right now? Still wants that commitment with me soon. Stagnant energy. I know. I know it is. It and I get it. I mean, especially with you telling me both of y'all are Virgos, your Venus is in Virgo. I don't think either one of you like it. Honestly, I don't think any one of you like it. But yeah, just like Kira's saying, divine timing. And this is what I was trying to say earlier to the person that was watching that was getting the reading earlier, is sometimes we really got to get out of our own way and allow spirit to work. Because just because you want something to happen a specific way, the way you want it, doesn't necessarily mean, one, that's how it's going to happen, or two, that's the way it needs to happen, you know? So I would just say keep your faith up. Like they're saying, keep your faith up. Deja's absolutely right. Don't allow this situation to um mess up the faith that you have in you all's relationship. He works at a site as a site coordinator at the YMCA. We'll pull a little bit more cards for you. Anything for Jenna and her person, please. Spirit, please send any messages of encouragement. Thank you. Seek the truth came out. Wait, I don't know if you can see that. It says seek, where's my light? Seek the truth came out. I hope that's not backwards. Seek the truth comes out. You need to spend some time with spirit, girl. I think you're focusing so much on him, and not. I don't want to say you're focusing on him. You're putting a lot of energy into him and what happened, and I want you to go back and connect with source. So this, if you can see, it's him pulling back the veil from the two heads. It's saying, get out of your head. It's get out of your head so much, because the bigger picture the bigger picture is not y'all aren't together. There's a bigger picture that I think you need to see. And so spirit in that card is just telling it is reading as spirit saying, Jenna, come talk to me. Come sit down and talk to me, or your guides. Come talk to us. Uh-oh, one card fell. Hold on one second. That's you. Sadness and isolation. And so that's why I'm saying there's an acknowledgement of where you are. There's an acknowledgement of where you are. They're saying, we understand, we get it, but you need to come talk to us. I don't think, I don't even think you should, as far as this specific situation, I don't think it's going to help you to continue getting readings from readers. Honestly, I really don't. I think at this point, I'm feeling so strongly that spirit is like, come talk to us. Healing begins. It's the last card that was flipping that came out when I was flipping. Healing begins. And if you can tell, both cards, this is not by happen chance. Where is the light? I mean the camera. Both cards, you can see they are peeling back shit, right? Peeling back the veil. You see that? That's symbolism. Is he not sad? Sweetheart, it's not about him. It's not about him right now. This isn't. And by the way, yes, he's not content with what's happening. But the bigger picture is that there's so much work for you right now that needs to be done. All spirit needed you to know is that you guys are not over. Or like as far as definitively, you guys are not over. But right now, instead of putting all this energy into him and what he's doing and why he's not with you, now is an opportunity for you to go talk to source or God or whatever it is that you identify it as. Jenna, they're calling for you to sit down, meditate. I know it's like the most easiest thing to say, like, oh yeah, tell me to meditate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm literally telling you, there's healing for you that you're missing out on because you're too much in your head. You got to get out of your head, girl. You got to get out of your head. One last message from this deck for Jenna, please. One last message from this deck. And then these two on the top. You deserve love. You are lovable. You deserve love. You are lovable. Stop beating yourself up, is what I'm hearing. Stop beating yourself up. Heart to heart conversations, that's needed. And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. What's happened is controlling too much of your energy. You're spending a lot of energy. Yeah, I'm always overthinking right there. Spirit is saying, let go of that. I think as I was saying earlier with who was that? I was talking about Wonders In, I think, when I was saying sometimes we can tend to lose ourselves in relationships. I feel like you may have begun to do that subconsciously. And so um spirit is saying, yeah, free, you love that card. Boo. I love that card too. I literally every time that card comes out in readings, I get the chills because I know the big thing is relationships and love. I get it, but there's nothing more important than loving yourself and being with yourself and being with your space. My husband's out of town right now, and that's why I need to call him back because he's probably like, I called you 2 hours ago. But like even while he's gone and out of town and I was like cleaning up my house and my space by myself, like we live together. And even in that, like the times where I can spend time by myself in my own energy, I love that shit. And I want all of you guys to get to the point where you love that too. And so if someone is not in your life right now, you're like, I'm good because I'm the shit. And I love being in my own energy. I love being by myself. And yes, you can love being with that person too. But as I said, you came into this world alone and you will leave this world alone. And so the best thing that you can accomplish here, one of the best things that you can accomplish here is getting to the point where you are you love to spend time in your own energy and you're grateful for the opportunities that spirit gives you to spend time with yourself. You don't think you lost yourself? No, no, no. Hold on. Not make time for friends and family. I'm talking about you. You. You giving of yourself so much to other people. When are you replenishing Jenna? When does Jenna get replenished? When does your cup get full or filled again? And how are you doing that? Those are questions you should know the answer to. How does Jenna get her energy restored when she's giving so much to friends, family, work, career, whatever, kids if you have kids, like whatever, Where how does your cup get full? And is it full? Um yeah, I think at the end of the day, I listen to self-love affirmations. I'm actually gonna do that. My husband is a musician, and so we're going to start making like affirmation songs and releasing those. So um, yeah, it's so funny that you put I listen to self-care affirmations because I cannot wait to like put that on my channel and share it with you guys. It's gonna be amazing. Because I'm so big on affirmations. If you guys haven't noticed, it's like all I talk about in all of my excuse me, in all of my videos is like the power of words, you know? You spend time with yourself. Okay, good. I think, fundamentally at the end of the day, Jenna, what I'm picking up on is one, accept what happened, accept that you guys are not together, and, you know, allow yourself to acknowledge that you're not okay with that, that you don't really care for it. But also, after you acknowledge it, prepare to move forward and prepare to move on almost. And moving on does not mean y'all will never get back together, but it does mean that, at the end of the day, your dude, your man, your partner, your ex, he did what he felt was best for him, and Jenna has to do what is best for Jenna as well. Okay? Um if my partner leaves me tomorrow, if he tells me, "Hey, Demi, it's not working anymore. I'm gonna go my way and I want you to go your way." At the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me. We're all responsible for ourselves, you know? So I know it's been hard. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta, like I said, you're being called. Spirit is calling to you. And it's just about whether or not you open up to them. Honestly, what I'm hearing also is if you don't, if you don't willingly come and sit and meditate with it and like sit and open yourself up to meditate with source, like I hear them saying they're gonna come to you in your dreams if you don't do it while you're awake. They're gonna come in your sleep and they're just gonna start depositing shit. So um yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Because I think they may be trying to stop you from doing something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm hearing, but like they're saying if you don't do it soon, we're gonna start coming to you in your dreams. And because there's some things that need to be, I think it's like there's some things that need to be revealed, there's some things that they need to tell you, and it's not really even about this particular situation, but there's some things that you need to know. And because this breakup has been something that has been weighing heavy on your heart and even in your mind, um you're not leaving a lot of room for spirit to come in with the stuff that you need to know moving forward. So yeah, they're gonna come at you either way. Yeah, you remember those? So yeah, I would say, start sleeping with a pen and paper next to you so you can write down, or your phone so you can record what you dreamed, because the dreams that you may be experiencing soon, they're not just dreams. They're going to be premonitions. You've been seeing 1111 and 444. Your angels are talking to you, boo. And they're saying 1111 is coming in to say, one, that they're there, and two, something is about to happen, something is getting ready to start. And I think with 444, something pretty big, something that's going to change your like structurally, like change the foundation of your life essentially. So it could have something to do with like something that's physical, like your household or your car or something. He's been showing up in your dreams. Yeah, I would say start logging your dreams, and if you can, um, try to go research, and or if you know someone that interprets dreams. Unfortunately, that is not a skill I have. I would so be open to that if spirit would like to bestow that gift on me. My mom is a brilliant dream interpreter. She just freaking, I'm so jealous. Anyway, but yeah, I would definitely say be open to your dream space, and just, like I said, try to work on just accepting what happened, and trying to figure out what moving on looks like for you, if that makes sense. That happened to me. Spirit went, you're going to get this message whether you hear it or not. Yeah, that happened to my husband a lot because he was very stubborn. And so Spirit just kind of realized, look, we can't talk to him consciously because he's not going to hear us. So I'm gonna get his ass when we're sleep, when he's sleep. I'm gonna get him. And so my husband would have the most vivid, wild dreams, and it was so funny. But like, not everyone goes through that. I don't go through that. Honestly, uh honestly, like, I have dreams that are more vision based, not necessarily messages. I get downloads while I'm awake, and while I'm just doing stuff. Like, I'll literally just get a download as I'm driving somewhere. But like, my dreams, oftentimes either I'm not dreaming at all, or it's something I don't remember, or it's a premonition that usually happens like later that year, which is so fucking crazy. I do it happens all the time, and I always feel like it's this deja vu moment where I'm like, I've been here before, I've done this before, and I never knew what it was until I got older and more. I began to open myself up more to what spirituality meant to me, that it started to make sense. So, I would just say always question things. Don't ever accept an answer until it resonates with you. So when you're getting dreams and you're like, "This is crazy. What does this mean?" Don't chalk it up to it's crazy. Or like I said, this is crazy. But I'm saying don't settle with, "Oh, that was weird." Like, investigate that shit. Look that shit up. It happened for a reason. Nothing happens on accident. You been having weird dreams? Hmm. One dream, I was at a restaurant and the bill came to 300 and I woke up at 3 a.m. Yeah. What I was about to say and I stopped saying, I honestly, I was about to say and then I stopped saying it. I was, yo, I am out of there. Did I just repeat the same thing? Oh my God. Okay, I'm not drinking anymore tonight. Yo, God damn. Did I literally just do that? Shit. Okay. Jeez. Okay. No. What I was gonna say, Jenna, is you eating at an expensive restaurant, and the bill coming to 300 and then it being 3 a.m. and then you seeing Caleb happen is to me that's a sign of that's a sign of the horizon, what's in the distance, what is coming soon. That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to say it because of all the things that we had been talking about. And I don't want to continue to give you these things so that you think about them so much and you don't do the other things that I was telling you about. That's why I was like, I couldn't get it out though, because I've been drinking. Oh God. Um, yeah. And 3 a.m. honestly, okay. I don't want to freak you out. So promise me, Jenna, you won't get freaked out before I say what I'm about to say about you waking up at 3 a.m. Okay. You may be you may have been visited in your dream uh by an entity, or there may have been an entity in your room and caused you to wake up because 3 a.m. is typically the time of night when paranormal shit starts to happen. So she said, I promise. So and it's so funny because like there's an entity with me that is, I see him ever so often. And it's not something to be spooked about. Oftentimes it's something that you want to gauge your energy, because if you feel threatened, if you feel a sinister spirit, then there are ways to handle that without you getting upset and forgetting your power as a co-creator. But I will say, if if it continues to happen, if you continue to wake up and you look over and it's 3 o'clock, I would say that that's not on accident. And I feel like you may be being visited or maybe being watched or something. Um, and oftentimes spirits contact us for different reasons. So that's why another reason why I would definitely say pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to how you feel when you wake up. Maybe start journaling that, because I feel like maybe there, and I will, I mean, not even gonna say I feel like it, because I've been saying it the whole reading that spirit's trying to talk to you. So I mean, I just feel like, maybe one of your guides is trying to talk to you. They're trying to get your attention. And so they're trying to send you signs by, communicating with you through numbers. Because that's a lot of times what entities will do. So just something that I wanted to kind of make you aware of. Um, yeah. Although since my oh wait, hold on, let me go back. You always wake up at two and three, Deja. Yeah. And then same advice I gave Jenna, I give to you. If you wake up at 3 o'clock, take a moment to, look around your room. Take a moment to gauge how you feel. Are you getting goosebumps? Are the hair standing up on your arm? Because, and that's the thing. Sometimes we don't think about it, but like when we start raising higher in vibration and we start raising higher in consciousness, our third eye can begin to open, and then you begin to see shit that you wouldn't have seen, with your naked eye. And so, and I said, don't pay attention to this Hollywood bullshit, okay? These entities, now yes, there are sinister spirits, but not anything that you can't cast out or dismiss from your space, dismiss from your home, dismiss from your room, dismiss from you. Okay, you have the power. That's the thing. And I don't want to get too deep because fucking YouTube might turn my shit off, but Hollywood, the government, all of that shit, they don't want you to know about your power. As a creator, you have power, and you don't need to go to someone else. I mean, you can, it helps when you have them in numbers, but you don't need to go to someone else to help you remove a spirit in your house. Okay. Also, the higher in consciousness we get, you know, there's such things as protection, protecting yourself. Now we could talk about that in a different live, but I just want you to guys to understand what may be happening to you that you may not understand. That you can maybe just take what I'm saying and do more research too, because I never want you guys to even take what I'm saying for face value. Like I said earlier, I want you guys to question every fucking thing, everything. Like Deja, why am I waking up from at 2 and 3 every morning? I mean, it took 2 and 3 in the morning every day. Like, why am I doing that? Don't just take that as, huh, no, ask, Google, go buy a book. you know? Um, Maryland girl, but I'm so done. Yes, sage. Look, I got sage and Palo Santo. I got it here. I got it in my bedroom. Like I don't play with my bedroom because that's my spot. I don't play. Like I will in a heartbeat wake up at whatever time of the day, open windows, sage, if something's in my house and I don't like the energy, I don't like the feeling of it, it got to go. Got to go. I don't know what it's here for, but if I don't like it, it has to listen to me. Got to go. Bye-bye. I don't play that shit. I'm trying to go to sleep. But no, I do have an entity that watches over me. It's I mean, not to get too specific, it is a man, but I don't want to, for his privacy's sake, I'm not going to go into detail about it. But, familiarize yourself with what's around you. It could be a relative, it could be an ancestor, it could be a guide, it could be an angel. You got to familiarize yourself and be open to it. Um, yeah, I'm going to go live again. I really need to get off of here, guys. I've been on here for so long and I got to call my husband back. But I really really want to say thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in and engaging with me. I am sending so much love and light to all of you guys. I hope that your holidays, if we don't speak again, I hope that you enjoy your holidays. I hope that all of you guys find some time to rest and relax and replenish yourselves. That is your responsibility, and I want you guys to take that seriously. Love on yourselves like your life depended on it, okay? And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Okay. Bye.